What is up, everybody? How you doing tonight? I'm Kane, not B. Not here to entertain you. I'll be your host this evening. I appreciate everybody joining me for this chicanery-infused journey. And let's get right into it.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Y'all wanted an intro? Yo. I said, welcome to the purge where anything goes. We got Kane B as the host. Welcome to the show where guilters get left at the door. Yo. Welcome to the purge where anything goes. We got Kane B as the host. Like, welcome to the show where guilters get left at the door. And pro burgers got all the evidence the state didn't want exposed. I said we are the news. Fuck Greg Hughes. Mainstream media is what they use. Prosecution team sucks and they may lose. And these are just facts. I just tuned in, listening to JJ Vance. I'm spitting facts. That's Operation GCD. This the show they don't want y'all to watch, so it might be buried in your feed. So make sure you subscribe to the purge where you may not leave. Yo. Welcome to the purge where anything goes. We got Kane B as the host. I'm like, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I'm like, welcome to the purge where anything goes. We got Kane B as the host. I'm like, welcome to the show where guilters get left at the door. And pro burgers got all the evidence the state didn't want exposed. Welcome to the purge. Yeah. Welcome to the purge, yeah.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast.
Yeah. I'm just coming straight from my mom's house right now, and I texted Lucy, just asked what she was doing. She said, "You're not even live." Like, maybe I should go live? Is that what you're saying? Anyway, yeah, so I went live. Here I am. Tommy Boy. What up, McP? Twizzler. What's this one when I ask for it? Nobody laughed at my new glasses. My mom gave them to me, so they're dope. That doesn't. What the fuck is going on with me? You know that's. Scary people are in the air. You've got something to watch from her. Let's see here. Welcome to the purge. Welcome to the purge. Let me give you guys a little piece of what you really want. I don't know what it is. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. I got you covered. It's nice here. I guess they're having nice weather up in Ohio, or rainy weather, but shit, it's 48 degrees. Give me that all day. I would take that. Let's see. Okay. Thought so, bitch. What? I know what you guys want. I know what you're here for. Everyone, every last one of you. Alright, I gotta go put my potatoes in the thing. Let's see.
Operation GCD with an
Be right back.
Appalachian grin. Adventures and shenanigans, we're diving right in. Out in the holler where the secrets creep, garbage can dudes digging mighty deep. Secret societies, shadows in the pines, Operation GCD of American Rebels design. Double J searching deep in his brain hole, past layers of melted hops and bone resin. From cults to cover-ups, we're talking about all of that. So watch your sixth friend and the truth we trust. The world's a puzzle, grunge rock ain't what it seems. Ancient alien cargo cults haunt the moon's pale beams. Cincinnati schemers, history's a haze. Double J's on the mic, lighting things ablaze. Adventures and shenanigans, we're diving right in. Join us on the journey and enjoy the show. Thanks for joining us to get a little GCD. Yeah, the world's a puzzle, brunch rock ain't what it seems. Ancient alien cargo coats haunt the moon's pale beam. Cincinnati schemers, history's a haze. Double J's on the mic, lighting things ablaze. Hell, the world's a puzzle, grunge rock ain't what it seems. Ancient alien cargo cults haunt the moon's pale beams. Cincinnati schemers, history's a haze. Double J's on the mic, lighting things ablaze. Double J's on the mic, lighting things ablaze.
Yes, sir. Welcome in. Let's see what we got for you. What was that clip you wanted me to play, Tony? I think we were gonna start. Yeah, this is the one. This one, I'll be honest with you, it may not be last night's Not Cane Be the Purge, but it's definitely tonight's Not Cane Be's the Purge. If you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those sneak peeks in the future. What's gonna go down. You don't watch my show. Oh, sorry.
Put it down, buddy! Put it down! Let go of him! Cut!
Yeah. Alright, we'll hold off on that one. Those are good. I thoroughly they copyrighted the fuck out of me though last night, playing all the shit I did. So
And
we'll
we
start
say
with
always watch the
old
hands and the waist.
John Correa
You
here.
get an incredible reminder of why that is so important. Hi everyone, welcome to today's badge cam lesson here at Active Self Protection. I'm your host, John. Go check them out, pick up a unit, and thank them for sponsoring today's
Say
video.
unit.
Deputies are responding here to an armed robbery call that they were looking for a suspect, and they have found a man who matches the description of that suspect. And so the deputy's going to roll up and start to investigate. Badge cam audios, we have multiple angles and a cell phone video by one of this perp's accomplices. Let's listen in.
Pockets. Put your hands on the hood. I could call her. No, stop reaching your pockets. Stop.
Lucy's on
Put your hands on the
fire.
pocket. I can call her right now. Stop. Turn around. She's calling me right now. Come here. Vanessa. Stop. Vanessa, the sheriff has the
I intend to take him.
and I'm trying to tell him that I was already calling you.
Turn around.
Your son was the one that Hey, 110, I'm taking a 211 suspect at gunpoint. J12 just east, or correction, just west of Country West. Hey, turn around, fool.
I'm not doing anything.
Turn around. Do not reach.
I haven't done anything wrong, sir.
Stop.
I'm not breaking the law.
Don't.
Look, talk to her, please, talk to her. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm not doing nothing wrong.
They're never doing anything wrong.
I'm not resisting. Stop. Please. Stop. Give me your arm. I'm not doing nothing wrong. Stop. Give me your fucking arm. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm not doing nothing wrong. Get on the ground. Please, I'm not doing nothing wrong. Stop. Give me your fucking arm. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm not doing nothing wrong. Please, I'm not doing nothing wrong. Stop.
You say pepperoni?
That's the master. I live there.
I'll give you some pepperoni.
Right there. I'm not doing nothing.
Put your fucking hands behind your back.
You don't have to treat me like this. I'm not done nothing wrong, sir. Please stop. Please. Please. Stop moving the car. Please.
Oh, did you smack him with the radio?
His other arm.
I'm not doing nothing wrong.
His other arm.
Please.
You want to know for yourself?
He's still got a knife.
Stop! Stop reaching! Stop fucking reaching! Hey, 417, 417! Hey, put your fucking hands, you're gonna get shot! 417! Taser!
Help me.
Put your...
Well, at least you don't have it as bad as this guy, Magnum. Sorry you hurt your back, though. If you lay on the carpeted floor and you roll around, you just get all loose and loosey. Like loosey. Just start cracking. And then just go right back into place. And everything will... Now, if you're old, though, what you'll actually do is put Ben Gay on it. And I'll be like, how long? Well, that's the hardest part about rollerblading is telling your parents are gay. Wait, I didn't even do that one. I'm off tonight. I wasn't going to see my mom. I was telling Lucy. And, yeah, it's hard to leave, man. She cries every time. So. But she's doing good. She's hanging in there. She's happy there. My brother is in California yesterday. It was my sister's birthday. My mom forgot to call her. So I made a little quick text video and sent it to my sister at 11 o'clock. She goes to bed at 9. So she was probably thrilled to get that one. But at least my mom didn't forget. It was before midnight. So I slipped it in there. Yeah, with the wood floors, it's tough. You got to get a yoga mat. I have 3 yoga mats. They're about to get thrown in the dumpster. They are literally covered in probably shit. Like, just a lot of dirt. Anybody ever heard lately from Sergeant Friday? I'm becoming concerned. I'm growing concerned. He was all hotty-toddy, telling me how bald I was all the time. And then he just vanished. I'm sure dang on. Anyway, I have ribs. I have some ribs cooking. I'm going to eat the ribs. They're bones. Bones? Are you listening, Pitbull Hippopotamus? Do you want some bones? Arr. And I made mashed potatoes. Those are going to be delicious. I've given up. I found that the flavored packets of mashed potatoes, even though you can't buy them in the big box, are more delicious no matter what I put a quarter stick of the jalapeno hot cheese I had the other day in the freaking mashed potatoes, and it wasn't even close to as one of my old roommates said. These mashed potatoes are legit. I don't put milk in my mashed potatoes. You have a problem with that? Call Sleazy Sweetheart. All right, Douglas Outlaw from Oversleaze. How are the hookers over there? The world finally caught up with, yeah. What time Meg P was up in this chat? Tell you, that is not a good book. I'll tell you. This is the Matrix. I feel like Neo. Take the red pill. No, look, I look at Neo right there. Hold on. I look like the one of the expendable NPC characters. You know, so let's get the rest. I think we've seen enough of that one. Welcome to Not K&B's The Purge. If you're new to The Purge, oh wait, you know what I needed? First thing I need to do. First order of McBusiness. Let's take care of Kane's McBusiness for once. I'm always thinking about it.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system.
And so now we're going to think about K&B. If anyone wants to come up in here and chat without subscribing, they won't be able to do it, pal. I need to change everything around. I can never figure out how to do it. This is perfect. Let's see if we can draw. I didn't even tag JJ. She's just gonna rub Bengay on it. Come on. We all know. Let's see. How do you make it? Okay, this is the. There's no secrets here. We're just gonna have it. Just come on in and chat with Megs. Tell her how to fix her back. Tell her to use a broomstick between the back of her arms to loosen up. Oh, yeah! You want some bones? Do you want some bones? I know you're watching. Quit lurking, girl. You guys want to see how much money I've made on Not K&B's The Purge? It is up there in the astronomicals. Let's see. Anyway, here it is. This perfect. Oh, it shows you right here. Woo! Wait. I haven't earned a dog. I'm up to 437 hours though. I deleted the one from last night because it was, like I said, it was just a ton. But I don't know if they give you the credit for the view hours. I've been hanging around here at 437.9. You got to get up to 10,000. You got to have 100 subs. This is Mountain Dew Red, White, and Blue. In case Toys was wondering. Nothing. Nothing. Welcome in. What happened also to Dinky? I think that Willie swallowed Dinky. And he took all his views. And now Willie is the hottest kid on the block. So, let's get back to the business at home.
I think that's my face when I see Natalie Goss.
Some bones? I know you guys are getting all up here and sentimental and shit, but you have always the freshest outfit and always the finest drinks. And I mean, I don't have. Maybe I missed out. I had a misguided youth. I don't have it like this with these fine drinks and going out to fancy chicken wing places. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I'm just saying. That lifestyle ain't cheap. It's not cheesy either. Let's get back to it.
Broomfield, Colorado. On September 29, 2022, homicide suspect Anthony Lainez fled police, crashed, attempted a carjacking, and opened fire, wounding Detective Jay Lopez.
Got him, Jay!
In the ensuing shootout, officers rescued the hostage, fatally shot Lainez, and arrested accomplice Sky Toya. The video opens with a warning about violent content, followed by a security camera footage of a deserted office. A man behaving suspiciously enters, pacing around as if surveying the situation before.
Why were you pissed? Nothing. What do you call it? I could totally crack Megan's back right back in the place. Me and my mom were talking about the mass shooting. What was it, North Carolina or something? Or no, at a church. Like 14 little kids. So, and I'm like, yeah, it's just that Gen Z has grown up and they're gone from high school to college now, and it's still all about me, me, me. I don't know what to tell you. It's just, you know, and then it'll filter into the workplace shootings and stuff like that. I was pissed at this BS court. What, was there a hearing today or something? I didn't cover it, so it couldn't have happened. That was a weird thing, man. That Megan Marshall is begging for. Let's take a look at that. Actually, I was trying. No, they do these things, and I always have to end up using the cheap. Like I couldn't log out of my current thing here. Let me put this up. Sure. She looks like post woke world. Like it's good enough to think. Let's let me get you on the same page. I don't know where to log out, so I had to go to, because if you switch, you get another 166 credits, which I only have like 2 left. And I don't know, it's here somewhere. You gotta look at work with that. But if you go over to here, I can get the freebie guys that they never charge you for, like this guy. Switch it out. Swap face. Swap the face. Oh, Megan Marshall's ass. What the fuck? Okay. Pick over here. What should we make Megan Marshall? I say we dip into the Miss Piggy collection. I don't know. What do you guys think? Any suggestions? I'm tempted to just do the Dolly Parton thing. We've done the cone heads. My next one, I figured out what my next one is going to be, but I forgot. Maybe she wants to be not Cane B. Maybe she wants to be reading Canebo. She does want to be Canebo. Yeah. See how this works. Today's show brought to you by. What the fuck? It didn't even change anything. Oh, you know what? I did it backwards. Hold on. I think I did it backwards. Cane is cool. Where is Green Kingdom? The fucking shit happened on that one. Sometimes it just doesn't. They can't all be perfect. Where in the world? Oh, that one would be funny too. Let's start with somebody's little. Here's the Megan Marshall reading Canebo official. I'm not sure that's right. I'm gonna download it anyway, though. Pretty sure she's taking a dump. That was fun. Let's try one more. I know Lucy's gonna try to read Turtle. Teen Turtle recheck. What happened there? I thought the sea were. Yeah, he came in there with his what exactly he was getting paid to do. Turtle. Yeah, she does look like a turtle. It's a good one. Turtle, huh? I don't have any turtles off right hand. Let's who was that turtle that was on Saturday Night Live? Let's do it. If Megan could have dropped $10 in there to get my attention. I have a nice clip for you guys today. It's gonna surprise you. I hope that it still holds its nuts. You know what I mean? Timmy the Turtle, something turtle. I was trying to do shit with turtles. I like turtles. It's a very good angle of him. I think that was it. It was like a crime fighting turtle. Is that like one picture of it is? Hey, look, there's Chelsea Whitaker. Indiana Jones would be fun for Meghan Marshall. What's his name? Let's figure it out what his name is. Like he's doing coke and shit. What? Steve G would love that. Let's see. Middle-aged mutant turtle. Tippy. It was Tippy Turtle. Tippy Turtle be partying, bro.
Oh, before you leave, can you turn that document into a PDF for me? Thanks.
At 5:30 on a Friday?
First I'm gonna bother everybody I meet, then I'll probably go home and get drunk.
Alright, before he gets all weird, they start copyright shitting me. I don't know. I just don't want to hear it. I don't want to be bothered. It's ridiculous. Rush it, my bell. I gotta figure out what to do with that. Tippy Turtle. Tippy Turtle. Is he? Maybe he's just smoking a grit. I thought he's doing some yay. I don't see. Okay. Because the mutant turtles would they have to wear masks, so it takes away all the fun. Tip turtle. It's trying to save it as a JPEG. Let's see if it'll actually work. Where was I, guys? Let's try this one. It's the same algorithm. It doesn't really matter. Photo face swap. It's not going to be easy with a cartoon. I'll tell you. Original image with a face. Okay, let's try that. Take a turtle. And the Marshall. Looks like a turtle. Let's see what happens. Alright. Okay, that's number 2. Take a turtle. I don't know what to do with that. I can't promise you much. This isn't the good one. I'll be honest with you. This is the felt free. Upload failed. I want to see your manager. Try it again. Oh, because it's a cartoon. Let me try the other program one more. Just one more try. Give it to me one more time. With a girl like you, yeah. This is original. This is backwards on this one. Let's see what it's Tippy Turtle first. Unsupported. Okay, so I told you guys. Oh. Turtle. Hippie turtle. Hey, Mega Marshall. Hey, Mega Marshall. The first one never takes. That's a philosophy I live by. Hey, Tippy Turtle. See what happens. It's got two eyes and a mouth. I mean, it can be better. There it is. Actually, look at the see in space. And back to work. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. The time is ticking. Let's go, 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 Kane. Go, go, go. We got viewers watching. And they're crouching. This one, it's backwards. So Mega Marshall is first. Oh, wait, no. I got it backwards. Oops. I don't know that it matters even, really. We'll see. Oh, come on, bro. Extract face points. Oh, wait. So maybe we'll try it backwards again. I told you this is not going to be easy. Click to load. Let's try it backwards. Hey, Tippy Turtle. It's kind of. I will admit that is kind of fun. That would have been fun. Let's see if I had points left on something else. Nano Banano is live. They're not gonna out. Oh, so far so good. I don't have any points, so I just realized. Boom. Generating. No more. No face detected. Dad nabbit diddles. Alright. Look at the combo. Look, can you guys see it? Hold on, let me move. Oh, crap, dude. Oh, did Lucy sneak in here? I know she's trying to just sneak in here. She's trying to act like she don't give a shit. Do you want some bones? Do you? I got some bonesy bones. Oh, and some steak and burgers. Oh, yes. I know that you want them. What else can we do Tippy Turtle with here? Let's get out of the turtle mode thing. Let's borrow one from Jage. No face detected. Dagnabbit. It's funny they're not calling me out on my points. This is the mother one. That's pretty close to a turtle. They aren't even asking me. Oh, it's working on it. Here we go. Drum roll, please, Megs. Hi there, Ashley Brogdon. I'm sorry. Storm. We're supposed to get heavy storms for, do you want some bones? Waiting to start. Uh-oh. This might take a minute. I'm going to have to come back to this. Hey, Tippy. Oh, generating. Here we go. And it goes. These things are quick. They go pretty quick. If you missed last night's break, we had a teenager's parents are suing Chat GPT for helping him unlap himself. It wasn't a good session. I shouldn't run it. What did I do? Yeah, they don't. I wish they'd put the glasses on her. Oh, it only cost me 2. If I do it again, I promise you it'll be the same outcome. Very good. Oh. I will allow that one. That one maybe makes it into a thumbnail. I don't want to download that one. I want to download this. Why is it a preview? I don't get it. Tutorial. Save it as. I guess I have to save it as. Let's see how small it comes out. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like, if you just saw that, you wouldn't be like, oh, it's Megan Marshall. Without the gloves? Who's going to save it? With jibber jabbing around. We might as well start with some fun stuff. What? Check my email. Is that what that? I thought it was Lucy finally getting back to me. It's like, you're not even live. So I go live, and then she wants bones. Did you want some? All right, so remember this one. Go enhance. I'm going to move it to the front of the line so that we can get back to it. We'll get back to that. We have more fun with working. And let me hide this so Trish doesn't have a heart attack. Not that Trish watches the show. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Where Trish is. Pops in for like a second. I want to see this story first, thanks. I never get to do anything I want. I know I won't. I'll just cause nothing but trouble. So get right to my fucking email for Mix. They busted a guy, I want to say in Bradenton or Sarasota. Megs, do you not know my email? What's your problem? I told you the other secret email. For being a cult leader or whatever. Yeah, I have no email from Megs. Oh, did they finally? Oh, I think I got. Hold on. Showcasing what's new in Gemini. No, they were supposed to give me. They said I qualified for some gaming trivia kind of stuff, thing or dabber. Oh wait, I'm on Scent, so it's my fault, Megs. I'm sorry. Hey, Megan. Maggie. You always one up on me, girl. I don't know what you're playing. What are you playing? Really, with Lucy? Really? I have to call her. She doesn't want to call. We're gonna play one of her videos anyway. Not her video, because she's a big video. Bones? Do you want some bones? That usually works. Especially at 1:30 in the morning. I'm a dick. All right, it's hot. Ow. Good one, Nuggies. All right. Well, I guess that's going into the reel, or that's going to be the thumbnail. Well done. Mike's finally got a thumbnail. That's a huge honor. Only one other chatter, one of my chat friends here, has ever gotten a thumbnail, and that was Angel D, the wonderful Angel D. I cannot stand this woman. At least we have a new stick with to torture. That's very nice. Always good. Let's I'll start with oh, shucks. There it is. We'll do the fun one, right? I promised you a fun one. I'll give it to you. I think you have to actually click away from it. Is what the problem is. Because I did play it. Commercials. Oh, I didn't skip the ad. My bad. Okay. I don't know what that means to shit, but I'm about to find out. I have a feeling that Lucy is waiting to make her entrance with her dog and their bones any second. Where the heckin' leckin'? Send the frickin'. This bird. Wait, no, I don't want. What did I do? What have I done? That's it. Okay. Turtle. Oh shit. I'm like the only non 90-year-old. You know, it's a trip. And so we pay cops to drive through. I'm sure they're like, what's he doing? It's fucking 2:30 in the morning. The door wide open, music playing. Boom, boom, boom. Lucy can finally have her way. Alright, let's see. Ooh, I'm melting. Are you melting? You sent me a better one. Eggs. Are you sassing me right now? Alright, everybody, take it sleazy. Please get used to it's 85 at night. Not bad. Hey, take the turtle. This better be better. I like the first one better. It's all about personal preference. I'm down with it. Yeah. A lump or a dimpling? There's no such thing as a dimpling. Oops. Oh, shit. I'm trying to hide it. Don't look. Okay. That was a mistake, sir. We'll just cut out. I delete these anyway. So who cares? These are just all our friends here. There's nothing, Michelle. Oh, you're good. Alright. It's anyway, where was I? Oh, history. Let me close this page so I don't have it in. I'm sorry. No, I'm not Kane B, do you see? That's why the whole time. I was trying to be ready to chat with you guys and ban people, ban, delete, block. Alright, this is it right here. Okay, here we go. Turtle. Meow, meow, the turtle. Do you want some bones? Whoa! Hold on, wait for it. This one kind of kicks right into gear. Just like the other one. Hold on. The lesson here apparently is don't hook up with online strangers, and especially do not drink gin with them. No.
Stop me! Let me go!
Please don't do this to me!
We were playing on the Ouija board, and he was talking about how he wants to summon a demon into the house.
Just like a light switch. It was the scariest thing I ever saw.
When dispatchers in Spokane, Washington answer a 911 call, an urgent cry for help is followed by chaos and screaming on the other end of the line. Police respond to a scene where a man lies naked and stabbed, a woman stands soaked in his blood, and a third person has vanished, leaving behind a trail of questions and the fractured remains of a night.
You know, this one coming from Lucy isn't going to be straight rich, but I did not expect that.
Gone horribly wrong. The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. It's just before 6 a.m. on August 13th, 2020, when the call comes in.
911, what are you reporting?
Hello? Stop me! Let me go!
What, ma'am? I barely hear you. What's going on there?
Please don't do this to me.
Ma'am, what is the location? Hello, sir.
I think it has something to do with online dating, yeah.
Hello, is anyone there?
Yes, ma'am. This is 911. Where are you at right now?
Please, he's been stabbed multiple times. He's not breathing well. He's a correctional officer. I can hear his breath through the wounds. Just relax, please, Anthony. I have you. You're okay.
Ma'am, you're with him right now? Okay.
Yes, I'm covering his wounds.
Where is the person that stabbed him?
He's trying to run away.
He ran away?
Yeah, please stop. Please hurry. He's not doing well.
Haley. Haley. Haley, do you know who did this?
His name is Edward Martinez. Andrew Martinez.
And is it your boyfriend that stabbed?
My boyfriend stabbed my ex-husband. He can hardly breathe.
Okay.
I really need medical assistance.
Yeah, we're getting there, okay?
The assailant, 19-year-old Edward Eddie Martinez, has already fled on foot. Officers arrive to find the neighborhood quiet, one pausing on the sidewalk to question nearby residents.
You guys see anybody take off from here? You guys see anybody run away from here?
Although officers don't yet realize the horrific scene waiting just inside the house, they're about to witness it firsthand. Still on the phone with Haley, the dispatcher attempts to get more information to help.
Wait, has everybody seen this already? Do you guys want to watch this? Do you want to watch the other one? Put a one. If I get 1-1 in the ones, I'll 1-1. Have you seen it? What's going on? I think Rochelle wants to watch this. I'm going to play it. We're going with it.
Guide them to the residence.
What color is your house?
My house.
The house that you're at. Come on. Help me, Haley. Haley. Haley, come out.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Haley, come out front and make yourself known to officers.
I got to turn the lips.
You can, because the sooner you come out, the sooner we can help him. Okay, come out front.
Just take me to I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Come on out.
These are going to be insane.
Who else is in here? Making my dog sleep
We're gonna talk about you.
Where's our victim at? Dog's friendly? Hi, dog.
Hi, puppy. No, it's okay. Where's he at?
He's in here.
Just him.
Keep that door open.
Keep that door open.
Oh, yeah.
Spokane police. Spokane police.
Max are looking good, too. Baby.
Anybody else need your man?
Baby.
Yes.
Yeah, we need max supplies now.
25-year-old Anthony lies nude on the bedroom floor, drenched in blood and barely clinging to life.
Oh, we need chest seals, bro. In the back!
Medics in now, please. He's still alive, but hey, partner, Spokane police. I got a faint pulse still,
What are
but
new fancy glasses?
got it.
Now, 30s.
Several.
Paramedics rush to Anthony's aid, but with little room to work, they quickly ready a gurney to move him outside. Meanwhile, an officer attempts to get critical information from Haley about the missing suspect.
Okay, quickly. I know this is traumatic, and I'm going to have a bunch of questions.
This is
all right?
okay.
We got to start with the very basic.
He's not from here. He doesn't know the area very well. His name is Edward Andrew Martinez. He's from Sacramento, California.
Okay. Where was he last seen?
He was begging me to come out with him. I was in the bedroom holding him.
Come out where?
He begged me to take him somewhere. He didn't grab the cars. He begged me to drive him somewhere.
Where did he go?
I don't know. The only place he knows is J&K Liquor Up.
Last time you saw him, what was he wearing?
He was wearing blue denim shorts, and he was wearing dark blue loafers, and he was wearing a t-shirt. I don't remember what color it was.
You don't remember?
No, I only saw his bottom half. I was letting him to get out.
What?
Little Red Riding Hood. Let's start the story a different way.
Damn,
it
Red
was
White
dark
Blue
inside
Mountain
the wolf.
Paramedics attempt to control Anthony's bleeding, But with countless
Oh,
stab
shit.
wounds ravaging
Look at
his
the
body,
box
their
head.
efforts are quickly overwhelmed.
Everywhere, upper torso, a couple on the back. Let's go. Do we have one more sticker? Got an uncovered stab wound upper right.
Yeah. You want to start
compression?
Yeah.
That's not reaching the box.
We're going to work in here. We're just going to go.
That's it. Let's go.
Do you need another sticker? Does it matter at this point?
If you have one,
yeah, hell yeah.
Leaking big time.
we're going to need a lot of. You just want to leave us with every sticker you got. That'd be great.
The officer continues pressing Haley for details about the suspect, and soon learns the three share a far more tangled relationship than he could have ever imagined.
How do you know him?
We met online a few weeks ago.
Were you guys in a dating relationship or something?
Yeah, we were talking online for like
Okay.
a week or two, and I went down to California and picked him up.
Okay.
And brought him down here.
So has he been living here?
Yes, he's been living here for about 2 months.
The man who's been injured,
He's my ex-husband.
does he live here as well?
Yes.
Okay. Did those two get into it over something?
We were, I don't
You could say so.
sorry to disclose so much, but we were all like messing around in the bedroom. And
Okay.
he just
Just prior to this?
snapped. And he was all into it. And I don't know why.
Was everybody drinking today?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys were all messing around in the bedroom. What precipitated the stabbing?
I think that he couldn't get there, or he couldn't get hard, and I think that he was just intimidated or something.
By your ex? So that's why he's nude? Okay. How did the stabbing occur?
Oh,
We
no.
were just messing around on the bed, and he said it was okay. And the next thing I know,
Said what was okay?
Edward said it was okay that we were messing around.
Okay.
And then he started stabbing Anthony in the back, and Anthony said, "Ow, stop, what are you doing?" And I just jumped off the bed, he just kept going on, and Anthony around the bedroom trying to get away. He
Okay.
just kept stabbing him.
Okay, so he was trying to flee while they were in there? Are you injured?
Holy
No, I'm not. I told him I was, so he'd leave.
The officer escorts Haley to his cruiser where she can stay warm,
front door.
given that all she's wearing is a blood-soaked robe. The front seat affords her a clear view of paramedics fighting to save Anthony.
It's okay. So he's got a pulse. He's all right. Okay?
These things never end well.
Haley?
It was
Haley,
the
I need you to
devil's
listen to me,
threesome.
all right? We need to think real hard where he would have gone.
He really doesn't know anything down here.
It's
We
a
go to the
liquor store. Go
dispensary.
look at the liquor store.
Or we go to the...
Does he have any friends here?
No.
Okay.
He's literally got no one here. Oh, God.
Oh,
Haley,
no.
look
They
at
didn't
me,
even
okay?
make it into the ambulance.
Haley, don't
yet.
look over this.
It's not looking good for Rex. Oh, no.
Anthony is loaded into the ambulance, which makes its way to a nearby
Yeah.
hospital.
Unfortunately. Dun, dun,
Okay.
If I would have known he was in any danger, I wouldn't have let any of this happen.
That he
No,
was
I
a
understand.
what?
I understand.
Officers secure the house with police.
That he was a what?
Okay.
If I would have known he was in any danger,
Oh,
I
any
wouldn't have let any
danger.
of this happen.
No, I understand. I understand.
Officers secure the house with police tape and begin searching the vehicles in the driveway in case Eddie may have hidden inside.
Couldn't get
During
it
their
up.
search, they discover a uniform which Haley clarifies belongs to Anthony, who works as a correctional officer. Afterward, the officers share
shit.
grim remarks about the severity of Anthony's injuries.
Singer sewing machine.
I was looking at his front. He was stabbed from here to
Chin sliced open.
down chest, stomach, like and that rolled him over. Like it looked
And he had
like he was
4 more on his back.
I'd say he was
Oh, my God.
Well, they were in the middle of having intercourse, and so they were all kind of intermingled with that, but suspect started stabbing the victim in the back, and then they started running around, suspect chasing, and then it was, yeah.
As they continue, one officer shares the reason for their delayed entry into the house.
When Macbeth and I pulled up, we're looking around, like there's no screaming, there's no sound of anything going on.
That sounded kind of weird when you guys were like,
And I was like, are we sure it's... And then she finally came out, and well, I was like, yeah, we're at the right house.
Was he conscious? The victim? I wouldn't say conscious, but he was
Taking some gasping breaths, and he would move every once in a while.
that's called vaginal breathing.
Not good.
close down to like low 40s when they
picked him up and carried him out on his thing.
That's pretty. There was some of that, like, thick gelatinous.
Well, but, yeah. He had bubbles come out of his armpit.
Oh.
I've never seen so many chest seals on one person.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start my brain
Wow.
dumping everything I need to get done in a list view.
That commercial
Next, I set
just
a priority
changed me.
and
Where
a due
the
date
fuck?
to keep things on track.
Haley provides officers with a photo of Eddie to help them as they organize a search. Still, her greatest concern is for Anthony, fearing that any hope of saving him is already gone.
Well, I'm not trying to give you false hope, but I'll tell you too, if he was expired, that ambulance would have never left this location. So he was alive when he left here.
I feel so incredibly guilty. I don't even have a stab wound. Like, I didn't even protect them, you know?
That's well, sounds like it happened really fast.
Did I?
Okay.
Didn't even know.
A canine tracker and drone operator work together to scour the neighborhood, hoping that Eddie may still be somewhere nearby, but there's no trace of him until 7:13 a.m. when Sacramento dispatchers contact Spokane police.
Crime check, what are you reporting?
Hi, my name's Katie. I'm a dispatcher with Sacramento Police Dispatch. I've got a caller on the other line whose son called them from Spokane, Washington, saying he was running for his life. Is this the correct phone number?
He's in Spokane, yeah.
Yeah, okay, let me bring her on.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am, you're connected with Spokane Police. Go ahead.
How long ago did your son call you?
At 7:08.
You think she
So
did
about
it?
5-7 minutes ago.
She
And he said he
didn't
was
do it.
running for his life. Did he say where he was at?
That's what he told
Oh,
us, and he said he's at the 1500 block of Wesley Avenue
They
there
brought
in
him back
Spokane,
there to
Washington.
kill him.
There's a park near there, and he was walking in there, running in an alley, and saw some stranger and asked if he could use the phone. Their phone.
Any reason why he didn't call 911 himself?
Yeah.
What's
that's
his
my
first
question.
name?
His first name is Edward.
Edward? Let me see if we've got any calls from an Edward.
Yeah, we got a call about an Edward, all right.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Oh, my idiot.
Seems odd that he wouldn't call 911 and just call family in another state. Did he say
Yeah.
exactly what was going on?
He just said that he was running for his life.
Following the tip on his location, Eddie was quickly found and arrested without incident, which was relayed over the radio to the canine search unit.
Hold on here, folks.
Attaboy.
I don't think it's over
Surprised
yet.
that went peacefully.
Well, thanks, Mom, for calling.
Right? Heck yeah.
Eddie is taken to the police station for an interrogation,
Here
where
we
detectives will soon try to unravel how a seemingly consensual encounter erupted into a violent bloodbath.
Sensual
As he waits for the interview to begin, his unsettled voice fills the empty room.
Yeah, they do. They really suck.
Alien. I just want to see the alien.
I just want to see Haley. You had your fucking chance.
She's still working on not me. Doesn't mean I should take his life. He's tired of being a landlord. Tired of it.
Okay.
Eddie? Edward? What do you prefer to go by?
Eddie.
Eddie? My name's Brian Sessick.
I mean, you couldn't be anything less than ignore. If that, I don't even know.
Detective of the police department. Detective Doug Strosall. They tell you this room is recorded, audio and video recorded. Obviously, it's a
I
police
can't
station.
wait to eat those ribs.
Crazy empty thoughts.
Potatoes.
Well, the reason I'm here is
A lot of
obviously
butter.
I know what happened. That's my job.
Not a lot.
My hope is that I can just talk to you and tell me whatever you want. I'm just here to get facts.
The detective reads and explains his Miranda rights before continuing.
With these rights of mine, do you wish to answer
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. That does smell fishy, Michelle.
my questions?
Is it all right if I have a lawyer present?
You would like a lawyer?
Yes.
It is.
Though it seems the interview is over before it begins, what the detective shares next changes everything.
So what's going to happen? We're going to have someone come in here. They're going to. We're seeking a search warrant to get photographs, buccal swabs, which is your DNA. They'll be in here. When that's done, you're going to be booked into jail. You're going to be charged with first-degree murder. Okay.
Okay. Wait a second. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Anthony didn't make it. I'll wait. Anybody think he made it? Put it 2 if you think he made it.
Dead. You killed him. If you change your mind and decide you want to talk to me about this, you can always
There's definitely going to
send
be
a
more of
kite.
this. This
Yeah,
is
I don't
nuts,
need a
dude.
lawyer.
She better
Forget
bottom
that.
line.
I know what I did, and I'm not going to deny it.
Eddie has read his rights once more before questioning
And all he
begins.
cares about is Haley.
So before we go into everything, I just want to ask, why did you say you wanted an attorney and then decide to talk? Is it because you didn't think he was dead? I mean, what?
No, it's just. I don't know,
Just playing
too
around.
much about it.
Thinking too much about it.
I've been thinking about too much lately, and it's.
I get it.
A little too much, maybe?
What's going on with your life?
I just
My
think
voice
awful lot.
again.
Yeah, like
My
just
voice
not doing the right
is-
thing, and it took me over mentally, and thought I was going crazy. But I literally thought that there's like someone else in my head. Like I'm not the only one in my head.
I'm crazy.
Might need testing because I don't know.
Do you have a counselor?
No.
Right. What are the tattoos? See,
Oh,
tree
this
with
is-
S's.
that's a tree of life.
What about the K on your finger?
My girlfriend's got a matching Q.
Oh, okay. Does it mean anything, or is it just because?
Because we're together.
Just because you're together.
I mean, probably not no more, but yeah.
Eddie explains he first met Haley on the dating app Badoo.
I guess I was
There's
the first
another
one to
one I
like
never
her
read.
on the profile, and then she
Badoo.
matched with me, and from there,
Oh, Badoo.
we just clicked. Like it just felt so natural talking to her, and you know, I was at a point in time where I just couldn't trust anybody around me, even people that I loved. Sometimes I just thought were shifty, and I don't know. I've just been seeing things in early up way.
He tells the detective that Haley lived with him temporarily in Sacramento before deciding to return home to Spokane.
I wasn't gonna stop her. I just went with
This
her.
isn't Idaho or
And,
Washington. Holy shit.
A lot
Where's
changed
that
after
place?
that. Like I like literally just cut everybody off for my new life.
Sure. What all did you know about her at that point?
She's a little crazy.
Well, I knew
too.
the situation.
He was
She's-
into it at first, but then he couldn't get it up. So he started stabbing Eddie. I'm not sure he's dead yet, so.
Still living with her
They might
husband,
be fucking
who
him.
she's claims to be divorced with.
Although Haley described Anthony as her ex-husband, their divorce wasn't yet finalized at the time of the incident.
And I, at first, was okay with the idea of it because I didn't think any. She told me, you know, he's not gonna be on no weird. He's not gonna do the things that he did do and did drive me off the edge.
So how was the living situation in the house?
It was fine, you know. For a while, it just functioned. Everything just worked, and there were moments where I would.
How
find
long
text
was he
messages
there? I mean, she just picked his ass up and they went right to the three-way, I thought.
between them of things I didn't want to see, and that, you know, I kept telling her about it. I keep telling her, and she keeps ignoring it, you know.
After news of Anthony's murder broke to his family, some
Probably
were
anal.
quick to point blame at Haley.
I'm curious as have they arrested his wife?
Oh.
Anthony's wife. If not, you all need to put her in cuffs.
Okay.
All right. And so, for what reason? Apparently, what they said on KH2 on their website said that the two men live together. All right. Anthony's married. Okay. The suspect is his wife's boyfriend. I just think that she needs to be looked at pretty seriously.
Oh my
girl
god.
has
Twiz was
created
right.
this
I have
situation.
to fucking bow down to Twiz
Person
again.
who stabbed my nephew, she is just as responsible for this as he is.
There's no
But
way.
as investigators
that-
have learned,
There's no way
things
Twiz
among
was right. Who thinks Twiz was right? Could have won 100,000 in the check.
the three seemed cordial until last night, when, according to Eddie, everything shifted after they began partying and playing an unusual game.
We started taking shots of gin.
How many shots did y'all take? I mean, did you polish off a bottle and just take a couple?
We had like 4 shots each.
Okay.
It was like one of the bigger
Tell you.
Jam gin bottles.
You're always
And
4 shots away from stabbing some motherfucker. They having a 3-way with your wife.
He also took a couple dabs.
Oh, and a couple dabs.
You know dabs, right?
Some
Well, you tell
MMA,
me, just so we're on the same
PCP.
page.
It's like a THC wax, and they
You're stupid.
get it really hot and inhale it.
Oh, this is 2020.
So y'all were sitting around doing that. How were things going at first?
At first, we were playing. It was pretty weird. We were playing on the Ouija board.
Loose.
Playing on a Ouija board.
Yeah.
Do you want a bones?
And Anthony was talking about how he wants to.
Do you want some bones, dog? Do you want bones? Do you want a hamburger and some mac and cheese?
Summon a demon into the house, even though he thinks the house is full of good spirits, and
she'll never tell.
Summoned a named Zozo or whatever. He wanted to. He was like begging for Zozo to come and
Wait, was Zozo? What happened? Zozo. Oh, this did have the Ouija board at the beginning, didn't it? Of course, from the Dark Lordess.
Anthony was talking about how he wants to summon a demon into the house.
Here
even
we
though he thinks the
go.
house is
Dun dun dun. Well, it sounds like they were successful. This is a rich one. This is good. I like it.
full of good spirits, and summoned a named Zozo or whatever. He was like begging for Zozo to come and be there, and
Zozo's the one that is the baby eater or whatever, right? Wow. Oh, crap. Okay, so the guy got stabbed, and now we see the Ouija board. I'm pretty dumb. My mouse is barely functioning. I gotta put the batteries in it. Over here, Kane, you now see the Ouija board and coming into play, and what's going on with Eddie's little story to tell here? It seems that old Haley was full of shit.
he moved to where he wasn't going to be there. Like, they said no. And I asked it a couple things and got some interesting answers.
After attempting a demonic summoning through the Ouija board,
no.
they turned on some music, and sometime after midnight, Eddie says that Haley came to him with a proposition.
Haley comes on to me, wants me to have sex with her, right in front of him, and he's sitting like right there, like on the corner, at that distance from the bed. And
so, whose room are you in now?
I mean, we're in ours, and he's just in there.
However, Eddie's version.
So he's calling it our room. He must have been there a hot minute. Maybe he was there.
Whose room are you in now?
I mean, we're in ours, and he's just in there.
However, Eddie's version of what happened doesn't quite align with what Haley told an officer at the crime scene.
I don't know, like he just got too up tonight or just lost it or what.
And he wasn't doing anything besides smoking weed and drinking gin.
No. Okay. And it was their plan. Like I went in on it because I didn't even like.
So do he and Anthony get along?
Yeah.
Is their plan to have this sexual encounter with all of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was really drunk, so I couldn't,
And I was fine with it, and everything was going fine.
I couldn't work anything up for some reason. I get that drunk sometimes. I can't. My body just goes numb.
Sure.
And I have
So you couldn't get hard?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So what happens next?
She starts trying to get me somewhere. It's not working.
Okay.
We start messing around, and then Anthony starts coming up, rubbing mine and her feet. And just, I don't know, it made me feel uncomfortable, but, I was already uncomfortable. So it just, added to it, and I don't know, I started feeling a deep anger inside of me. Just building. And, after a while, I literally took a step in the bathroom. Light wasn't on. And all I can think in my head, as soon as I walk in that bathroom, is literally I went to find a knife and then lost it.
Eddie then left the bathroom and retrieved a small folding knife from the living room mantel.
He thought he was carving the Thanksgiving turkey
above the fireplace.
And then obviously you went back to the bedroom.
Right. And
did you say anything to them?
No. I actually kind of did this pretty sneaky. And that's what I feel bad about, is I was pretty sadistic about it. I took the knife and I literally hid it between my ass cheeks. So no one would see me walking in.
You were completely naked at this point?
Yeah. And sure enough,
I want butts.
Sat down, I moved it to where I could easily grab it. And then I said, well,
shit.
Since you guys are doing this right here, you might as well change the view, you know? And I got him to turn around where Anthony's back was facing me.
So how were they when you walked in?
They were facing me on the bed when I was sitting like this on the bed when I laid down and hid the knife. And then I picked up my phone and, not my phone, I picked up her phone because they said turn the light on.
I mean, he really doesn't have to worry about the stab wounds. What about the infection?
And I turned the light on and used that as a distraction.
The light on the phone?
Mm-hmm. And I just did what I never thought I would do, ever. It was when I came back in the room taking a piss.
Mm-hmm.
And I see him.
Hitting your goals has nothing to do with discipline. The real culprit is friction, and it slowly erodes your progress. Unlike what most people believe, it isn't.
Eddie not hitting his goals at this point. Still wondering if Anthony's alive.
Giving telling me to join in, knowing that I'm not going to.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what it was, but just seeing that and thinking about like just everything else adding up, I felt like nothing mattered. And like literally, I said F it. And I feel bad about it now. Like I feel remorse now.
You don't beat yourself up over it, Eddie.
I genuinely miss Anthony because he was an alright friend. I don't know what drove me to take his life.
He was an alright friend.
Like, because I used to go hunting, so I know the feeling of taking life. I used like whenever we get a deer, the dog would go fetch it, and it wasn't quite dead. When you shoot it with a shotgun, brings it back. I had to snap the necks of them, and that actually gave me a rush. It's pretty gnarly.
Good times. Good times.
I haven't gone hunting in so long.
Did this give you a rush?
Somebody go visit him and put
It
some
was
on his
like very
commentary.
short-lived because when I stopped eating,
So
I literally, like, I had no idea. I just lost control and I gained it all back. That's when it was too late.
At the scene, Haley described what happened just as Eddie began his vicious assault on Anthony.
And he was telling Aaron, then he was telling Eddie to stop, that he was hurt, that he's really hurt. And
How many times do you think he stabbed him?
Oh God, so much, probably. Before I thought he was like punching him out first. It was probably like 16 times.
Listen to that. 15 or 16 times. You're talking about 80 times between two people and then some?
Between the back and the chest. I could literally hear each of the holes like gasping for breath in his lungs. Like,
How big is the knife?
probably about 4 inches. It was a utility silver knife. It was kind of boxy.
Was it like a 4-inch long blade?
Yeah.
The folding utility knife was recovered at the crime scene, its blade and handle stained with Anthony's blood.
Shit.
Did you say anything to him?
No. Well, I think I said some words out of fury, but it wasn't any like rational words. It was probably just anger.
What did he say?
First thing he said was, "Please stop. You can talk about this."
What about Haley? What was she doing?
She just kept saying, "You're scaring me. You're scaring me."
Just like a light switch. It was the scariest thing I ever saw. He put me on the bed. He said, "You're gonna go. We're gonna go." I'm like, "No, why
If
would you do
He
that?"
couldn't get it up, Rochelle. Stop picking on him.
Again?
He pinned me on the bed and said, "We're gonna go," and I said, "No."
The 911 call captured Eddie's desperate plea alongside Haley's frantic
All right,
response.
let's check out the boat scenes. Do we have them? Is there a boat scene?
Call captured Eddie's desperate plea alongside Haley's
look at the
frantic
fucking
response.
So he tried to force you to go? Was he holding you at knife point when that happened?
No, he threw it on the bed.
He didn't have the knife.
No, he threw it on the bed. And he said, "You can't do this to me." And I said, "I got to." And I jumped down off the bed, away from his grasp, and started grabbing Anthony. And he started getting dressed. He said, "You gotta get me out of here. You gotta hide me." I'm like, "I'm not gonna hide you. I gotta make sure it's okay."
Remember what you said to her?
Yeah. I think.
What'd you say?
said something along the lines of, you have to help me. I can't go to jail.
Did she agree to help you?
No, I knew she wasn't going to.
Was Haley a part of this at all?
No. I think she knew it was up, though.
At what point?
Well, she told me I sometimes have these like swings, mood swings, not really mood swings, but like just episodes where I'll I just shift. It's like psychologically just shift, and I'm just like
bipolar.
I don't give. Like that's the me that doesn't give a, kind of thing.
Oh, just that kind of thing where
she can tell like when I'm being sadistic,
go into
just in,
beast
like the way I talk
mode,
and the things
it's
that I
her
say
fault.
as opposed to how I normally talk. And she knew because I was hinting at it, but I wasn't like being direct with it.
Jiminy.
I was kind of like smiling and laughing at her in a really f***ed up way, and like at that point I had just lost all.
She said you started doing that before you left the room to go to the bathroom.
Oh, that's because I think I was thinking about it at that time.
You were thinking that you were going to go get a knife?
Mm-hmm.
That was before you went pee, though.
Yeah.
In the story you just told.
No, that's not.
She said
they were
there. You had a look.
Yeah. And then when they started having sex when I came back, that's when I got the knife and then made another trip. I actually don't remember it fully and in like all the right sequence, so I'm not lying. I'm just like,
No. You said you started thinking about it and you got that look, and that's when she knew. And she said that you had a weird look before you ever even went to the bathroom. And so I'm just wondering if, when you're in the room before you went to the bathroom, if you started thinking about this, or if it was really when you came back from the bathroom and.
I think I started in the room. I was thinking about it. Oh. Now I'm like thinking all the way back. Like the premeditation started right there in the room.
Before you even went to the bathroom?
Right.
Okay.
As the detective digs for any prior history of violence, Eddie suddenly drops an unexpected bombshell about Haley.
Oh my god. Just the whole process of manufacture.
This is pretty good.
Too expensive. Quality was absolute garbage. Getting a sample in 2.
Anything physical between you and him ever before this?
Nope.
No fighting at all?
Mm-mm. He never.
How was you and Haley's relationship? Because obviously, I can only imagine the stress that would put on.
Well, our relationship was pretty rocky for a while. Like, not too rocky. Like, we genuinely love each other. At least I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Even if whatever happens, and I honestly feel like we have a kid on the way.
You do?
What?
She's pregnant? I did not know that.
And Pavarotti thought he had a bombshell.
What do you want me to tell Haley?
For real?
It's just a lot. Is it possible if I can write down a letter or something?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that'll help at this point.
Once Eddie is left
Dear
alone, he will soon
Haley,
resume talking to
sorry
himself,
about stabbing
spilling
your
raw
ex.
and unsettling thoughts
Can't
into the
wait
empty
to raise
room.
the baby from
Before stepping
jail.
away to let him write, the detective answers one final urgent question about Eddie's legal fate.
Am I doing life?
I can't answer that. I can tell you I have been doing this a long time. And with the exception of like 3 straight cases, I have not had.
Put a 1 that he gets death penalty. Put a 2 that he gets life in jail.
Had a life case.
Really?
Yes.
Do it.
I literally thought like if you kill someone, you do life. Like I thought it was that serious.
You would think so, but no, it's not how our criminal justice system works. So.
After assuring Eddie that Haley will receive his letter, the detective leaves him alone to write. As he begins, he breaks down, consumed by the lasting
He's
consequences
consumed with
of his
emotion
actions.
now. A minute ago, he stab.
I'm supposed to be a dad.
You still are.
I'll never love you again.
I'll never be a dad. Stop.
Oh, the same thing I had to go
Oh my gosh, she's gonna miscarry.
Why did I follow my dad's footsteps?
Finished with his letter,
no, his
someone
dad
returns
is
to
the
collect
Night
the pen.
Stalker. I knew
Once
it.
again left with only his thoughts, Eddie considers his plans for the future and
That's a good
reflects on a
tactic, Rick.
horrifying night that will haunt him forever.
I do the time I get out. I try to go back for her. Her system's weird now.
Her system's I can get out of
I'm
this.
crying most of my fluids out. I gotta stop crying.
Couldn't get him out the other way.
Not sound like just play it smooth all the way through.
This is what you get online. Echoes.
Yeah, I killed a man. Stabbed him.
Who are you talking to, bro?
8 times. He was raping my girlfriend.
He was raping her?
He got her drunk so he could rape her. To me, too.
That'll work now.
Thinking I was just gonna let it happen.
Square rectangles.
You know, that's just me trying to justify it, though. I know what I did was wrong. You know, I have blood on my hands. Like,
This
literally.
is so crazy sick. I'm sorry. I'm not really laughing.
At least in my own head. I know what I felt like I did what was right. It's just, I can't bring myself to think that was right. I could have beat his ass. That's what I should have done. That's what you would have done. Situation if I just
Damn, when in doubt, just beat they ass.
What the Why, Eddie? Why did you push yourself so far?
Holy shit,
You
dude.
bottle up all your...
I think my ribs are ready, but I can't pull myself away from it.
It wasn't worth it. It didn't have to stab him. I wonder if I can find out more about this.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, we were just wondering what you were thinking at this point.
Try to get out early on good behavior or something.
There you go. There you get on good
So
behavior.
do whatever it takes. I just need to get back home to my lady and my child. That's all I want. I'm coming back home to you, baby.
Man, that threesome really didn't work
I'm
out,
coming
but I
back
just gotta
home.
get back home.
Yeah, he thought
Just
it was
one
good
walk of
vibes I
shame.
was sending out, but really, he took my vibes and killed them. And I did the same.
25-year-old Anthony Brine suffered from a total of 20 separate stab wounds, including 14 to the chest and abdomen, 5 to the back, and 1 to the right arm. After investigators executed a search warrant to collect photographs,
And?
DNA, and his clothing, 19-year-old Edward Eddie Martinez was taken to jail. He was formally charged with first-degree premeditated murder and, following a trial in April 2023, was found guilty and sentenced to 27 years in prison. Although he filed an appeal in February 2025, the Court of Appeals upheld both his conviction and his sentence. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case
Spurs?
files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra
I
footage
guess
and
it
unseen
says the
details
title
on our
says
Patreon.
murdered.
Channel memberships
It
here on
was
YouTube also include
murder. It's a human head. It's people. Where did we leave off?
Before quickly leaving. His brief but tense presence sets the stage for the tragic events that are about to unfold.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The scene quickly shifts to a parking lot where police officers approach the suspect. The confrontation escalates abruptly and violently when the man suddenly draws his weapon and fires first at the officers. In response, the officers immediately open fire, turning the quiet space into a chaotic battlefield with multiple rounds of gunfire ringing out from both sides.
Whoa! Put the gun down!
The shootout ends tragically when the suspect is shot and falls to the grass, ending the threat. The officers then cautiously approach to ensure safety. The entire incident is a terrifying demonstration of how a tense situation can quickly escalate into deadly violence in just a few moments.
Put it down, buddy! Put it down!
Surveillance video from the Ross County Sheriff's Office captured a deadly exchange of gunfire between 42-year-old Nicholas Mitchell.
When my team pitched the idea, I thought it was impossible. A pan that sears like stainless, lasts like cast iron, and doesn't use toxic coatings, but it's real. The non-stick is constructed, not coated. It's actually part of the pan. That means it'll never wear off or leach chemicals into your food. Even Michelin star chefs have called it a game changer.
This is the coolest innovation of our lifetime.
We pushed titanium to the limit. We heated it to 1,000 degrees, scratched it, hammered it. And with a lifetime warranty, you'll never need to replace it. That's why we created our Titanium Pro cookware. It's pro-level, toxin-free cooking that you can rely on for every meal, for the rest of your life.
And Sergeant Eric Cochran. The incident happened around 5 p.m. Thursday at the Sheriff's Office in Chillicothe, Ohio.
Hi.
Hey, buddy. Can you help me out real quick? Can you get a couple more officers?
What's going on?
Mitchell is seen walking around the building before knocking on a back window. About 20 seconds later, Sergeant Cochran opens the door. After a brief exchange, Mitchell suddenly pulls a gun.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Put that down! Put it down! Put it down! Put it down, buddy! Put it down!
Cochran responds by drawing his weapon, and the two exchange gunfire. Mitchell falls to the ground while Cochran moves out of view.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Put that down! Put it down! Put it down! Put it down, buddy! Put it down!
Holy shit.
Cochran was taken to Grant Medical Center in serious condition. Mitchell was
transported. Look at all that blood that's pouring out his head. That shit's coming out his head, bro.
To a local hospital, where he died from his injuries. The Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation is reviewing the case at the request of Sheriff George Lavender.
Shots fired, bro. Shots fired. Oh no. Here we go, New Mexico.
The video begins with a heart-pounding pursuit as a red pickup truck hurtles down the highway at speeds topping 100 miles per hour. Ignoring the danger to countless drivers, the suspect veers recklessly into residential neighborhoods, transforming quiet streets into a deadly raceway.
Get the fuck back here!
No, I'm not coming back.
You want out?
Oh shit. Oh no. Don't hurt the fucking dog.
Hey! Let go of my dog! Let go of him! Let go of him! What? Let go of him! What?
Police quickly set up a perimeter and called in the K-9 unit.
Damn.
As the dog searched, a back door opened and Jimenez appeared. Instead of surrendering, he fought the police dog. In seconds of snarling and struggling, he broke free and ran again, though not far this time.
What? Let go of him! What? Let go! What? Let go of him! What? Let go! Hey, let's leave him! Let's leave him! Stop grabbing him! over!
Do? Wow.
Hey, hang tight, hang tight, hang tight.
Release the hound.
I'm with you, Dan. I'm with you. Let go! Hold on. Don't run! Do not run!
You're gonna run, dude. I learned my lesson with you.
Turn around! It's okay, put him down. Put him down. I'm not putting your hands up. On the ground! On the ground! Get on the ground! On the
Next
ground!
one.
At around 8:56 p.m., D.C. police responded to a domestic dispute in the 1100 block of 4th Street Southwest. Officers found 36-year-old Terrence Maurice Parker and a woman engaged in a heated argument.
You think?
What's going on? Sir.
As officers tried to de-escalate, Parker suddenly pulled out a gun and pointed it at the woman and an officer.
Oh no.
One officer opened fire, striking him multiple times.
What do you got there?
Officers provided aid until DC Fire
He
and
took the
EMS
mattress
arrived.
temperature challenge.
Parker was taken to a hospital, but later died. In line with policy, involved officers were placed on administrative leave.
Let's see what this one is. Texas. Deep in the heart of Texas. This is the crazy one.
Lufkin, Texas. On December 27, 2023, a woman was fatally shot during an officer-involved incident at Great Oaks Apartments. Officers were dispatched around 6 p.m. after a report that 2 males had kicked an apartment door. While searching the area, a uniformed officer encountered the woman, who suddenly emerged yelling and pointing a gun. The officer fired 4 shots, striking her.
It's a smart kid. Kick him in the
Paramedics arrived shortly after, but the woman was pronounced
good
dead
ring
at a
video.
local hospital.
Funny that-
She was later identified as the
Oh,
original
shit.
caller. The officer
What?
was unharmed and placed on administrative leave while the Texas
Get outta
Rangers
here.
investigate. Police are also probing the initial door-kicking incident, with body cam and doorbell footage released to aid the review.
Is it like...
That's all we're doing, huh? Oh, wait, where's this? Where the heck is this?
Is it like...
Bang, bang, bang! This is in Pullman, Washington. I wish. Pretty far away. Somewhere. It's, oh, I know where it is. It's in Drop-A-Pin, Washington.
Stop!
Central
At
Wash.
7 p.m., Seattle police responded to a stolen Honda CR-V taken from a Portage Bay home. With the victim's help, officers quickly tracked the SUV to a narrow alley off Minor Avenue East. A family
Minor
stood
Ave.
nearby as the suspect jumped in and tried to flee.
See you, suckers.
Hey, Seattle police!
I might have seen
He reversed into a baby seat, thanking
I saw
the
this
empty,
one last
then
night.
rammed a patrol car and 2 parked vehicles. The chase ended when the CR-V mounted another car's hood.
Stop! Excuse me! Excuse me now! Excuse me! Excuse me!
Pardon me! Excuse me!
The confrontation began when Officer Joshua Hilling spotted a lemon walking illegally on Interstate 75 in Ohio.
Walking illegally?
As per protocol, Hilling attempted to search Alleman before offering a ride. During the pat-down, Alleman pulled a knife, prompting the officer to shoot him once in the abdomen.
Taxi, company, something like that. How'd you get?
This game scares the fuck out of me.
Get down this far. The Chinese booth. Okay. Somebody was supposed to bring me out there, but she didn't be. Okay, what's your name? Carlos. The Spanish for Charles.
Hypotenuse?
What's your last name? Umbrella. How you spell it? Keep your hands out of your pockets for me. Here, let's walk up to my cruiser real quick.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to have you place your hands on the back of my cruiser. I'm going to pat you down for officer safety. I'm going to pat you down for officer safety. Give me up! Give me! up! 7 King 11, shots fired! Shots fired!
Body cam footage shows Alleman continuing to walk, refusing to drop the knife or follow commands. At one point, he shouted, "Kill me." The standoff ended when a Hamilton County deputy used a taser to subdue him.
All right.
Get down! Stay down! Stay down! Stay down! Get down! Get down! Get down! He's hit! He's hit once! Fuck! Sir, get down! Get on the ground! Watch your back, Lynn! Watch your back, Lynn! Get down! Get down! Sir, please just get down! Sir! Sir, please! Drop the knife! No, sir! Let us help you! Drop the knife! Let us help you!
Never drop the knife.
Investigators believe the knife may be linked to a Baltimore County murder. If convicted of attempted murder in Hamilton County, Alleman could face up to 11 years in prison. His case is expected to go before a grand jury by April 13th. No charges will be filed against Officer Hilling. Prosecutor Daters praised his restraint, saying, "Joshua Hilling deserves a medal for what he did."
New Mexico.
On March 29, 2023, in Albuquerque.
All that for taser boy? Let's see what happens. Ow.
Hey! Put your hands up. Sal del carro. 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 ¿Dónde está el machete? Hey, tenemos que investigar algo. Sal. 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 No puedo salir. Sí. This guy right here, hey! Vente, give me the pants. Sal, no puedo salir. Hey! Hey! Dale! 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 Hey, get the taser! Get the taser! Get the taser, Mercedes! Mercedes! Hey! Hey, 10 to the pad! Lieutenant 417, I'm supposed to be a good boy. Suéltalo! Suéltalo! Suéltalo ya! Bájala ya! Bájala! Bájala ya! Bájala! Bájala ya!
The situation escalated when the man armed himself with a 26-inch hooked sword. Despite multiple warnings and the use of a less lethal weapon, he charged at the deputies, prompting them to open fire.
Hey! Side! Yeah! Side! Side! Side!
What's he got, a machete? Oh, in New Mexico.
Hit him again! Hit him again!
At least,
The suspect was fatally shot,
this guy was smart,
and two deputies were injured during the struggle. Authorities recovered the weapon at the scene, bringing an end to a tense and dangerous
That's an Eric
standoff.
Gower-worthy weapon right there. Arizona. This is homeland.
Phoenix, Arizona. On April
Phoenix
14th,
be blown
2022, officers responded to a gas station near Cave Creek and Beardsley Road after a woman reported concerns about her suicidal boyfriend.
Oh, shit. What happened? Why is he on the ground? I didn't even hear a gunshot. Wow. Officer down.
While speaking with her, the 35-year-old suspect arrived in a light blue sedan and suddenly opened fire, striking a female officer. Her partner returned fire as bullets hit cars in the building. The suspect fled, abandoned his car, and managed to escape capture for 3 days.
This whole thing started last night, past midnight.
That's Camelback right there, isn't it? Damn. We never even see the car.
Thanks to a community tip, detectives located him at a Scottsdale
so there it
property.
is.
After hours of negotiations and the use of tear gas, he surrendered without further violence.
Man, that could've
He was
gone a lot
hospitalized
worse.
for injuries from the shootout, then
Can't win 'em
booked
all,
on 2
guys.
counts of attempted murder and other charges.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
San Antonio, Texas. On
Yeah.
July 16th, 2023,
Hey, it's Coffee Pot Apartment.
officers conducting surveillance spotted fugitive Adrian San Martin leaving a hotel. Armed with a gun, he fled on foot, prompting a chase. As he ran toward patrol vehicles, an officer fired twice through the windshield, striking him. Martin later died at the hospital.
Let's move on to Ohio.
Get out of the car. Get out of
You
the
want some
car.
votes?
Get out of the car.
Columbus, Ohio. On August 24th, 2023, Blendon Township police officers were assisting a driver at a Kroger on Sunbury Road when an employee pointed out a
So they
suspected
kept raising their
shoplifter.
prices and gouging
The
us.
woman, later identified as 21-year-old Takia Young, was in a Lexus without license plates parked in a handicapped spot. Despite repeated commands to exit, she refused. When Young accelerated toward an officer standing in front of the car, he fired once through the windshield.
We're gonna have a 34 on.
Juicy, Lucy.
Out of the car.
Heather.
Out of the car. Out of the car.
What?
Out of the car.
Well, I know my
They
rights.
said you stole stuff. Do not leave. Get out of the car. Then get
Officer,
out.
I know my rights.
No. Then get out.
I don't answer
Get out of
questions.
the car.
I don't roll down windows.
Get out of the car.
Lucy blowing those
The vehicle rolled.
$34.95 masks.
Work today is broken. We're all working in too many disconnected apps, and it's killing team productivity.
Rolled about 50 feet before stopping on the sidewalk.
I think I've seen
Officers
this
broke
one,
the
yeah.
window,
This
called
one is-
EMS, and provided aid with a trauma
yeah,
kit,
right up onto the
assisted by a passing ER
Heart
doctor.
area.
Young, who was pregnant
She's
and
still
mother
in
of
there.
2,
I thought it was just her
later
handbag.
died at St. Anne's Hospital.
She's not gonna make it. Arizona again in the house. Oh yeah, we got it.
Locked up. Suspect vehicle went southbound Mulberry.
Chippewa, Chippewa. Oh my god, these are crazy, bro. Who's screaming? Is she trying to run somebody over? What's going on?
Phoenix, Arizona. On December 25th, 2020, at about 1:07 a.m., Phoenix police officers responded to a report of aggravated assault and domestic violence near 51st Avenue and Osborne Road.
Okay, I need to get
The
this
suspect,
shot.
identified as 25-year-old Samuel Vasquez, had allegedly tried to run over the victim with his vehicle.
Oh.
Before police arrived, he rammed a parked van and fled the area.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Put your hands on the ground.
As officers approached the residence, they saw several people gathered in the front yard. Suddenly, Vasquez returned, driving over the curb and heading straight toward the group. One officer reacted quickly, drawing his firearm and shooting at the suspect to stop the threat. Vasquez then complied with commands to exit the vehicle. Toward the group, one officer reacted. Officers immediately rendered medical aid until Phoenix fire personnel arrived. Vasquez was taken to a local hospital for treatment and later released into police custody. He now faces multiple counts of aggravated assault. No officers or community members were injured during the incident.
With these big hot chip. Oh, that looks like Eastern California.
San Mateo, California. On Saturday, September 28, 2019, at about 5:19 p.m., San Mateo police officers were involved in a shooting following a short pursuit that ended in a cul-de-sac on East Hillsdale Court. The encounter quickly escalated as the suspect vehicle attempted to ram a patrol car, then reversed aggressively toward an officer on foot. Faced with the imminent threat, one officer discharged his service weapon to stop the advancing danger. The gunfire struck 2 suspects inside the vehicle, halting the confrontation. Officers immediately transitioned from enforcement to aid, moving swiftly to ensure the wounded received medical attention.
Wow. They got all brave all of a sudden. Basically, perfectly good vehicles.
Hey, stick! Stuck.
Damn, they just the signs alone are getting in this.
Medical personnel arrived shortly after, and both suspects were transported to a nearby trauma center for treatment. The San Mateo Police Department later released additional details surrounding the incident as part of their commitment to transparency in critical situations.
Yeah, deep in.
Newport, Rhode Island. Police
Island?
responded to a
you
downtown
guys South
restaurant
Texas.
after reports of customers refusing to leave.
Oh,
Upon arrival,
entitled bitches.
officers encountered two women, including Assistant Attorney General Devin Flanagan, who
We didn't
immediately
get to
became
hoe and tricking
confrontational.
up tonight.
Flanagan claimed officers were required to turn off their body cameras upon
got
her
a Corona
request,
purse.
a claim the officers denied.
We're leaving.
We're not leaving. We're bigger than you. We're better than you.
I'm sorry, what?
I am a woman. I have a vagina.
Let's go. Come on, you're wasting our time.
No, it goes this way. Within the cuffs, baby. I honestly, I believe that when they whip out the cuffs like that, it's just their deep-seated sexual satisfaction for these cops. Oh, they just dream of this shit.
I'm an AG.
I'm a genie. I'll just get out of these.
Buddy, you're gonna regret this.
Yeah.
You're gonna regret it. I'm an AG.
Come on, some backseat action.
We will get the
Get your hands off of
We will
me.
get the
I'm
license.
warning you.
No. Get the license.
Ma'am.
Get back right now. You're detained.
No, I'm not.
When told they were trespassing and needed to leave, the situation escalated.
Yep.
Flanagan's friend resisted arrest, screaming and struggling as officers attempted to handcuff her.
Oh, no.
Flanagan was also taken
dare
into
she.
custody, repeatedly asserting her position as an AG and warning the officers they would regret their actions.
Come on, babe.
No. Stop.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's go.
they love this shit. They live for this shit.
You're overreacting.
The last person you would think needed to be arrested in that bar is, well, maybe she did earn it after all.
No! Babe, no!
Anybody would react like that.
Put her in.
No!
Get back, bro.
No!
In the car.
I didn't do it, officer. I didn't do it. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Get your feet in the car.
Dad!
Babe, I'm right here.
No! Babe! Babe!
Wow.
Get your feet in the car.
Who the fuck are...
She's gone rigor mortis on their ass.
Both women were eventually handcuffed and placed in patrol vehicles.
The end of your foot,
Flanagan
bro.
was arrested on charges of trespassing,
That's pretty
disorderly
bold.
conduct, and obstruction of justice.
That's
Her friend
fun.
faces the same charges, in addition to resisting arrest.
One of the
The
best
incident concluded without
screamers
injury
yet.
to the officers.
Deep in the heart of Texas. Oh, in Rhode Island. Fuck, they're just like, they don't even care. They just throw a map up there. Oh, it's good.
Houston, Texas. On July 17th, at approximately 11:35 p.m., Houston Police Department officers responded to a report of a suspicious person armed with a weapon in the 10,500 block of Makawa Road. As the officers exited their patrol vehicle, the
Let's switch it up to something different. For something completely different. These guys are talking about COVID.
It's 100% transformation from the kid you went to school with.
It is. That's why it's so shocking to all of us.
They'd want to hear your thoughts about knowing one of the most frightening serial killers, well, I guess you could call him a spree killer, but of all time. Does this invoke anything? It gave me the chills because I only know the Kohberger of recent. But what does this photo speak to you?
Seems like he's sad.
Did you ever get the feeling in high school that that quiet kid was a sad kid?
He was always just so quiet. We never got the sense that there was something wrong. When this came out, it was very like, wait, what? We do come from such a small town where everybody knows everybody. Instantly, I said, oh my God, I went to high school with the Kohbergers.
There was no thought that, well, we all knew he was going to be in the news in some way.
No thought. You know, he never had anything towards women or anything towards anybody. He was just very to himself. He was very quiet.
Makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. When he graduated high school, he became the security guard at the high school. Where did this come from?
That he might have been, relentlessly bullied. Maybe that triggered him.
Bullying at my high school, unfortunately, was a problem. That could have been a problem for him.
Did you ever hear of anything that related to him?
Specifically, no.
That was the last 24, by the way. Thank you very much, sir, for that one. See this right here next.
To the girl looking straight into the camera. To most people, Annette Craver looks like a regular teenage girl, but something isn't quite right. Her mother, Mary Rose, noticed that her daughter wasn't the same since she returned from a recent trip to California. What she doesn't know is that, while over there, her innocent daughter tied the knot with a serial killer. In 1983, 43-year-old Felix Vale, a cult leader, manipulator, and serial killer, married 17-year-old Annette Craver, putting her entire being under his control.
There was nothing in her eyes. There was no personality there. It was like a zombie.
But the teenager still had enough sense in her to try to overcome her tyrannical husband.
She said, I'm leaving, Felix. I want a divorce. I'm going back to school.
But this was too little too late because Annette disappeared shortly after, leaving no clues behind. Frustrated by the local police's lack of action, Mary Rose, Annette's mother, launched her own investigation, but no one expected how far she was ready to go to find her daughter and stop her son-in-law's killing spree.
And she threw out a machete, and I'm like, what in the world have I gotten myself into?
You didn't worry about the risks. I don't worry about the risk. I just wanted to know the truth.
September 8th, 1981. It was the end of the summer in Houston, Texas. 15-year-old Annette and her mother Mary were having a yard sale to sell off the last remaining items belonging to Annette's late father, who died in a car crash 2 years prior. Unbeknownst to Mary, her daughter was still struggling with the loss of her father.
This is your friend Annette, and here is your long-awaited tape. Hope you like it.
She spent a lot of time alone. She was always writing poetry and drawing, picked up the guitar.
This kind of solitude and isolation concerned Mary.
Annette, I'm sure, missed her dad more than I realized. I even asked her one time if she thought she needed to see someone to talk, and she said, no, Mom, I'm fine.
But the truth was that, behind her mother's back, Annette made a new friend, a charming, yet much older man she met in the city. At 40 years old, Felix Vale was even older than Mary herself, so when he showed up at the yard sale, talking it up to her daughter, she didn't think of him as a potential threat.
I think I may have seen him on his motorcycle. He was just another customer.
Mary was very preoccupied at the time. Since the death of Annette's father, she simply couldn't find any work in Houston. She needed to move away to be able to provide for her daughter, but lacked the money to do so, until an opportunity arose in the neighboring state in Oklahoma. The only issue was that Annette, who had already skipped 2 grades, was about to graduate from high school, and Mary knew that moving away could compromise her progress. So she decided to leave her in the care of a friend for a few months while she temporarily left for work, a decision she'd later come to regret when she learned that the mysterious stranger she met at the yard sale was getting closer and closer to her underage daughter.
She did mention in letters that Felix stopped by, but I didn't know that there was intimacy. And then I learned that Felix made many, many visits. I regret that I left, and she even said to me in a letter, I feel like you abandoned me.
With Mary away, Felix easily manipulated Annette and convinced her to go on a road trip with him after her graduation. Meanwhile, Mary saved money for months and was eager to announce to her daughter that she bought a house for them under both of their names. Finally, they would be able to live together again. When she learned that Annette already left, Mary was devastated.
Oh my gosh, why didn't I do this differently? All the decisions I made that I would do differently now.
For an entire year, she tried to get in touch with her daughter. She eventually got a few letters, but never from the same place, until the day she received the dreaded call from Annette asking for her approval to marry Felix in California.
I said, why don't you wait till you turn 18? This is a big mistake. She said, I love you, Mom, and we'll go to Mexico and get married.
Fearing that saying no would push her daughter away, Mary had to make a choice, another difficult decision that still haunts her to this day.
I don't want to estrange her from me, and I trusted her, and I didn't know he was a bad guy, so I fell for it.
Through her letters, Annette explained to her mother that Felix changed after the wedding. He suddenly became very controlling and even forced her to undergo an illegal abortion after she became pregnant with his child. In shock, her mother tried to convince her to come back, and eventually, Annette found the courage within herself to break free from Felix's grasp and return to Mary Rose.
But she was not herself. She was so confused. When we were painting the downstairs and she looked into the camera with this intense look on her face, like, what do you want from me? I think she was just overwhelmed with the way he had tried to control her and mess with her mind.
Even if she wasn't the same anymore, Mary was happy to finally be reunited with her daughter. But their respite was short-lived. Felix started calling the house over and over, demanding to talk to Annette. Mary didn't flinch and tried her best to protect her. But one day, mere weeks after their reunion, Felix came to their home, walked in without asking, and directly went to see Annette.
He spent some time with her alone, and then they approached me and said, we want you out of the house.
Mary tried as best she could to resolve this with Annette, but Felix's grasp on her was overwhelming. Forced to leave her daughter behind a second time, Mary Rose renounced her half of the house, packed her bags, and moved to California. Soon after, Annette turned 18 and cashed in the inheritance left by her late father. She then allegedly proceeded to move all of her money into Felix's accounts and deeded her house to his name. Upon learning of this, Mary immediately called Felix.
And what he told me was that he had put her on a bus and that she was going to Mexico. I hung up and called the police and filed a missing persons report.
Without any evidence or anything to look into, the police went to Felix. But unfortunately for Mary, he put them under the same kind of spell that charmed her daughter 3 years prior.
They believed Felix. He convinced them that she had left on her own. After I wrote to the DA, they didn't respond, so...
Since the authorities refused to look into her disappearance, Mary hung on to the only thing she had left, hope.
Yes, I wanted to believe she was alive. I waited and waited. I sat by the phone, and I kept waiting for a call. Christmas, her birthday, my birthday, Mother's Day. I would stay close to a phone on those days in those early years, thinking this is it. This is the day she's going to say, hi, Mom.
But doubt sowed into her mind as the years went by.
I said, all right, if she's trying to get away from her mother, why isn't anybody else hearing from her? She had family.
After 7 years and hundreds of unanswered letters to the police, the FBI, and even to Felix himself, Mary had enough. She accumulated small pieces of information on Felix's family over...
Were there soft, hard, and chewy caramels? Discover the original fall flavor.
For the years, but this was the early days of the internet and the data was scarce to say the least. However, there was no way she would be waiting for the police to take action any longer, so she decided to start her own investigation. She began with the only strong lead she had found, Sue Jordan, Felix's sister, and drove halfway around the country to meet with her.
She told me that Felix had a wife who had drowned.
Shocked by this revelation, Mary tracked the family of Felix's first wife, Mary Horton Vale. She quickly located Will Horton, Mary's little brother, who was only 15 when she drowned in the Calcasieu River.
A lady calls me and says, you don't know me, but Felix Vale married my daughter, and she's missing. And I said, oh my God. My sister was so very special, so thoughtful, kind.
Mary Rose couldn't help but feel for Will Horton, who only had good things to say about his sister, but he couldn't say the same for his brother-in-law. On the contrary, his entire family resented him.
What was it like when you met with Will Horton? Did he think that his brother-in-law had killed his sister?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And so did his parents. And they felt helpless.
Will didn't spare any details regarding what he knew of the case. His sister met Felix while studying at McNeese State College in 1960. 6 months later, they married, and the following year, the couple had a son, Bill Vale.
My sister radiated over that baby. This was part of the dream. You go to school, you go to college, and you have a family.
But after the birth of Bill, things changed in the Vale household. In a similar manner to Felix's treatment of Annette after their wedding, he began to exert more and more control over Mary's life. He even went as far as to tell her that he resented having a child and that there would be consequences if she ever became pregnant again. When she did the following year, Felix exploded in a
Were there soft, hard, and chewy caramels? Discover the original fall flavor.
fit of rage. Before he could hurt her, Mary ran back to her parents with her son.
She had thoughts of leaving Felix. That's why she was there, talking to my mom. My mom suggested that she go back and try to work things out.
I mean, 7 years.
And they would have
dude.
another conversation. But she died before there was another conversation.
According to the authorities at the time, Felix and Mary left their son in the care of Mary's mother before heading out to fish on a friend's boat. There, Felix saw a tree stump emerging from the water and quickly maneuvered around it. After the sudden turn, Mary allegedly fell overboard. Felix then stated that he jumped in the water to look for his wife, before coming back to the shore to alert the police. From the get-go, they were suspicious of him because, to get back to the shore, he had to pass by multiple other boats, a few docks, and even a fully staffed ice house, so they arrested Felix on the spot. 2 days later, Mary's body was recovered from the river. To everyone present, the evidence clearly pointed to murder. Her mouth was gagged with a scarf. The back of her head showed a large, open wound, as if she had been hit with a bludgeoning weapon, and the sleeves of her college sweater were covered in blood. But to the surprise of everybody present and the detectives involved, the coroner had a different opinion, one that completely cleared Felix's name and immediately ended the investigation.
He was absolutely a suspect.
You like the young one.
But he was released 3 days later. Why?
The coroner, at the time, ruled that the death was an accidental drowning. As a prosecutor, how do I prosecute a murder case when the coroner says it's not a murder? So they really had to let him go.
It destroyed my mother. It left a hole in me I have still today.
Further reinforcing my theory that people committing murder anywhere, put a drop of water on the body and the police will not be able to... Yeah, I see the stab wounds and the gunshot and stuff, but there's water. It must have been an accident.
The revelation that, just like herself, Mary's mother had been left hanging by the authorities enraged Mary Rose.
They were too busy out there on their traffic stops telling people what dumbasses they are to be bothered to solve Mary's case. They liked him young, man. Damn.
Now, not only was she seeking justice for Annette,
So
but
he
also
wasn't-
for Mary Horton.
He wasn't, it wasn't like he was fed up dad. He just, like, apparently after that first one, he just had to kill. I don't know.
I never let go of hope that maybe somebody would believe what I knew to be true.
But there was no way around it. She needed concrete evidence if she ever wished to be heard by the authorities. When she shared these concerns with Mary's brother, he confided
God
something in her.
forbid
Since 1975, he has
the
received
authorities
many
do
calls
their
from people
fucking
looking for a
job.
young woman named Sharon Hansley, Felix's next girlfriend, who also disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Her mother called for years, wondering if anyone had seen Sharon.
My God.
When she told me that, my ears perked up.
Experience the excitement of college football on ESPN.
Well, this one's
with
worth the
Spectrum.
ads.
Catch
Here
every
it is.
first down and touchdown
Jimmy
to see who takes home the glory. With
What is the
Spectrum and
problem?
ESPN, you can get all the action. Get Spectrum.
I thought, oh my gosh, now I've got something to work with.
Once again, Mary Rose needed to hit the road to continue her investigation. This time, she headed to Bismarck, North Dakota,
this
to
is
meet with
dedicated
Brian
mom.
Hensley, Sharon's brother.
My fondest memories of my sister Sharon are just sunshine and beads, and a lot of
That
people
was
describe
nice.
her as a free spirit.
That was the kind of personality that permeated the late 60s in America. And since the death of his wife, Felix too adopted the hippie lifestyle. He became a wandering preacher, the head of his own personal cult. It was around this time that he met 21-year-old Sharon Hensley out on her first trip to California.
He had a way with women and just a silver. Tongue. I think he said exactly what she wanted to hear.
They were living from vineyard to vineyard, living on grapes and kind of freewheeling around.
After joining the cult of the Holy Order of Mans for a short period of time, the couple's journey took a sour turn. Felix's drug use was becoming more frequent, along with his...
Hold on, where did the spirits and witches come into this?
Violent and controlling behavior toward Sharon.
At that point, I believe she was with him out of fear. She didn't know how to get out of the situation.
After visiting her family one last time before heading out to South America with Felix, Sharon called her mother to say goodbye. Felix was probably right next to her, listening to every word she said, but her mother knew, from her voice only, that her daughter was in danger.
When my mom got off the phone, she told my dad, Sharon's in deep trouble. She's crying out for help.
But nothing came out of it. The next communication they received was a letter from Felix, claiming Sharon left him to travel to Australia on a boat with some strangers they met in Florida. Obviously, the Hensleys weren't duped, but with zero evidence to go forth, they filled a missing person report, and the police didn't...
So there's another trick. Tell him the girlfriend left them, and... Isn't that what Brian Laundrie tried to do?
...into it for over a year.
The letter that we received from Felix was just bizarre.
I remember plainly, clearly, just like, oh my God, this is such BS.
This was until an old arrest report concerning Felix and Sharon resurfaced. Unbeknownst to the family of Mary Horton, Felix took their son Bill with him when he first left for California. From then on, Bill was forced to follow his strung-out father everywhere he went. For years, his son endured his daily abuse and mistreatment until the age of 8, when he ran away to seek any help he could find.
So Bill went, no shoes, no socks, to the police station and said, my daddy's making me smoke marijuana and take LSD, and I want to go home.
This led to the arrest of both Felix and Sharon for child endangerment. Mary Rose thought that paying a visit to the now adult Bill could provide her with more clues regarding his father's whereabouts, so she packed her things once again and left for Kansas to meet with Bill and his family.
Mama don't play.
Bill Vale was very open. He was very kind to me, compassionate. He was a good man. And I realized he was petrified of his dad.
Bill was initially reluctant to share too much information regarding his father. He wanted to help Mary Rose, but needed Felix to stay away from his wife and children. But Bill was ready to take that risk if it meant he could finally get justice for his mother. What he ended up revealing to Mary on that day confirmed all of her fears. When he was 8, just before he went to the police for help, he overheard a conversation
What do you think it's going to be?
between Sharon and Felix.
He told her that he had murdered my mother. And I heard the girlfriend saying, oh, I know you must just feel responsible for it. You know, you just feel responsible. He said, no, you don't understand. I really did kill her.
Following Felix and Sharon's arrest, Bill had to testify against his own father. 3 months later, the pair was released and continued to travel together. His son was then adopted by his grandparents, but the fear he had toward his father lingered. He couldn't help but think that Felix would eventually come back. When he did 5 years later, he claimed it was only to see his son. But one detail bothered Bill: Sharon wasn't with him.
When I was about 13, he said she would never bother anyone ever again. And I knew what that meant. There was nothing I could do with his information. I just remember being so angry again that he had told me this, and there was not a soul I could tell about it.
Bill, from this day onward, lived with the constant fear that if he ever revealed Felix's secret, he or his family could be his next victim. But Mary Rose's quest for justice echoed his own. He too wanted closure, not just for his mother, but also for Sharon and Annette. While most of Mary Rose's investigation took place in the 90s and early 2000s, Bill Vale eventually died from cancer in 2009, but made sure to get his local preacher to record his retelling of Felix's confession. The audio clips you've heard were actually from that interview, mere months before Bill's passing.
He wanted the truth to come out here for the victims. He knew what he had heard, and he never wavered on that, never.
He called me, and it was very close to the end, and he said, at least now I'll get to see Mom.
After decades of investigating, Mary Rose finally felt like she had an actual case against Felix Vale. She still had no physical evidence, but she believed that the testimonies of the Hortons, the Hensleys, her own, and Felix's son Bill could sufficiently prove to the FBI that the cases needed to be reopened.
They had a special agent there that was working on serial killers and cold cases. He told me, I believe you're absolutely right. We are dealing with a serial killer.
But when the time came to meet them, they were coldly informed that the agent in question had been let go following budget cuts imposed by the government. Their entire cold case department was affected, and following this event, nobody ever followed up
Dude, he did have a type. They were all very pretty.
on Mary Rose. She was back at square one, with nobody willing
Very fucking young.
to listen to her.
I felt shame that I had gotten all the families excited about this. So it was a big letdown for me.
Even though things fizzled out, she continued to search for someone to take a look at our situation. She just had that burning desire to want to get this guy so bad. She was consumed with it.
After almost 3 decades without that, I continued just doing my life.
Damn, 3 decades,
and I realized
bro,
that
that sucks
I
so
need help.
fucking bad.
I need some healing here.
In June 2011, almost 30 years after the disappearance of her daughter, Mary Rose was in her home listening to the radio when she heard about an investigative reporter who solved the notorious Mississippi burning murders. These 8 murder cases, all perpetrated by members of the Ku Klux Klan, remained cold for almost 50 years before he cracked them.
I was just sitting in my living room listening, and I realized, oh my gosh, this man is not afraid of cold cases. I need to contact him.
Without a minute to spare, Mary jumped on the phone and started making calls. Quickly enough, she managed to get in touch with the reporter in question, a Mississippi resident named Jerry Mitchell.
I said, Jerry, if you knew there was a serial killer living in Mississippi as a free man, would you be interested in the case?
Well, yeah. And so she proceeds to tell me about Felix Vale.
She tried to explain the complex case to him as best she could, but one clue overlapped all the others. She recently learned that Felix moved back to Mississippi. When she expressed her intention to the reporter, his reaction took her by surprise.
She said, I'm coming down to confront Felix. I said, well, I want to go with you.
The pair drove up to the place in question, a remote and isolated trailer park beside the blackened remains of an old, burnt-down house.
By now, I'm starting to get kind of suspicious about, where is he? Is he
A can full of gas and a handful of matches still weren't found out.
watching? I'm thinking along those lines.
But Mary didn't care. She was ready for anything. At 64 years old, she had enough of Felix Vale. She would get to the truth, whatever it took.
She gets over there, and the back window was missing, so she crawled inside.
You
Damn,
don't worry
she's
about
like
the risk.
65
I don't worry
years
about the
old,
risk.
bro.
I just wanted to know the truth.
Inside the house, camera in hand, Mary Rose stumbled upon a collection of religious texts and a large haul of weapons.
And she...
Just like my neighbor who writes scripture on his walls, now he's writing it on his fucking windows. Yeah, he's gonna... Shit. Wait. Oh, really?
For the victims. He knew
Agent there that was,
but she believed back at square one.
Search for someone to take a look. She just had that.
Until the age of 8, when he ran away to seek any help he could find.
oh, it was a big letdown for me.
Even though things fizzled out, she continued to search for someone to take a look at our situation.
Cases. I need to contact
And so she proceeds to tell me about Felix Vale.
She tried to explain the truth, whatever it took.
She gets over there, and the back window was missing, so she crawled inside.
You didn't worry about the risks.
I don't worry about the risk. I just wanted to know the truth.
Inside the house, camera in hand, Mary Rose stumbled upon a collection of religious texts and a large haul of weapons.
And she threw out a machete. And then she threw out another machete, and then another machete, and then another machete. And I'm like, what in the world have I gotten myself into?
After Mary Rose crawled back out of the house, the pair noticed someone running in their direction.
Do you think I live in Mississippi?
It wasn't Felix, but one of his sisters, Kay Faulkner, who also lived on the property in an adjacent house. She was initially annoyed by their intrusion, but when they started to explain the reason behind their visit, the look on her face changed.
When I spoke to Kay Faulkner, Felixville's sister, she's like, oh yeah, I think he killed these women.
Surprised that his first day of investigating the case was so fruitful, Jerry Mitchell didn't waste any more time. He listened to Bill Vale's tape, interviewed the Hortons, the Hensleys, and Mary Rose, then directly started to write. 4 years later, Gone, a book retelling his and Mary Rose's investigation, came out to great acclaim, collecting multiple awards. Following the buzz surrounding the book, the FBI contacted all the parties involved and reopened the cases.
I celebrated. I danced. I remember calling one of my brothers and said, Fred, I've got some good news. They said, Mary, that's not good news, that's fabulous news.
They determined that Mary Horton Vale's case was the only one they could prosecute, since it was the only one with a confirmed death. But since her drowning was ruled accidental, the police never got their hands on any evidence related to the case. Almost 50 years after the event, all the evidence and involved staff were lost to time. With nothing else to latch onto, the FBI started looking for a DA eager enough to pick up the hopeless case.
I was minding my own business, walking down the hall to get some coffee, and the DA grabbed me and said, hey, how would you like to work on a 50-year-old murder case? And foolishly, I told him I would do it.
The first thing Holland did was send a squad to bust out Felix's door and search his property more thoroughly. Amongst the mess of swords and holy order of man's literature, they got their hands on a series of personal journals stretching from the 80s to 2010.
We found Felix Vale's journals, almost 2,500 pages worth. And so in reading through the journals, Felix clearly tried to control every woman in his life, and a lot of times through physical violence.
Felix even had a whole section describing how he liked to drink raw blood, but nothing concerning the murders. With nothing conclusive at hand, Holland started to look for someone, anyone, who was involved in the rescue effort at Calcasieu. Against all odds, one man survived the test of time, 90-year-old Ike Abshire.
Ike Abshire was a roommate with Felix Vale when Felix Vale lived in Lake Charles. Ike's father, ironically enough, owned a large boat. The sheriff's office hired Ike's fathers as part of the search party to look for Mary's body. Ike happened to be on his father's boat when Mary's body was recovered.
Holland and his DA then headed off to Lake Charles to meet with Ike at his home. They're greeted by a geriatric man in a wheelchair. Inside the home are piles upon piles of cardboard boxes with dates on them.
He says, I got something for you. He gives us an envelope, and written on the envelope is a single word, KEEP, K-E-E-P. Open up the envelope, and then I'll pull these two photographs out.
It was the lost pictures of the discovery of Mary Horton's body. Back in his office, Holland and his team were examining the pictures when fate struck down.
The forensic pathologist just happens to be walking past the table. He looks down at the pictures. He said, who murdered her? And I said, okay, well, we got a murder case now.
Now armed with not only a confirmed piece of evidence, but also a direct witness, Holland charged Felix Vale with the murder of his first wife, Mary Horton Vale. His arrest quickly followed, and he was sent to Louisiana for trial.
Felix, what happened to Mary? What about Sharon? Annette? Felix, did you murder those women?
The trial opened on the testimony of Jerry Mitchell and Mary Rose, followed by Will Horton and Brian Hensley, and closed with Ike Abshire. His retelling of the night he helped recover Mary Horton's body finally put an end to any form of doubt still lingering in the mind of the jurors.
She had a scarf wrapped around her mouth and her neck. And her neck was all swollen around it, like it was sunk in. And it looked like a big old knot, but it wasn't a woman's knot.
So without him, without his testimony introduced in the photos, I can't prove it's a murder. Ike Abshire was the key to the entire case.
3 months after his testimony, Ike Abshire died of old age, but the truth he was bearing shined through the procedures. In 2016, after only 10 minutes of deliberation, Felix Vale was finally convicted of Mary Horton's murder and sentenced to life.
Mary was sitting next to me, and Brian was sitting next to Mary, and we were holding hands.
We've become a family. The best part of this whole ordeal was getting to meet Mary Rose and getting to meet Will.
And when they said guilty, Really no words to describe it. It just felt so good. Finally, mission accomplished.
Sadly, the disappearance of Annette was left unaccounted for, but more verdicts wouldn't have added much to Vale's sentence. In the eyes of Mary Rose, truth prevailed nonetheless.
The most important thing for me was that he was be convicted of murder, whether it was just for Mary Horton or all three women, and that he would serve the rest of his life in prison. This was it. He was never going to get out of jail.
And for Sharon, her brother Ryan finally got some form of closure.
As far as for Sharon, I was able to have a memorial service for my sister, and it felt so good. I felt like I fulfilled a promise to my mom.
But the same cannot be necessarily said for Mary Rose, even 4 decades after the facts.
I don't really know exactly what closure means. I haven't found Annette's body. There's always going to be a piece of me that my heart is always going to be broken.
As a way to cope with her loss, Mary Rose started to write letters to her daughter after the trial. In them, she talks to Annette almost as if she was still there to help her forgive
Nobody's getting murked.
herself for the decisions she made all those years ago, and hopefully, one day, overcome her grief.
Dear Annette, I want you to know that I'm all right. Life has been challenging and painful since you went away. The night was restless and full of ruminating about all the mistakes that I made around you and Felix, but I can't go back. I finally, and with gratitude, can weep thinking of it all. So sad that maybe my choices would have made a difference and saved your precious life. I feel like I've been suppressing tears for so many years as I've kept myself busy trying to find justice. But now...
Yeah, look at my dead body. Yeah, put one of those rectangles up when you're going to solve the crime. Like,
all the tears are flowing and they feel heavy and deep.
When did he die?
Old and very salty.
I know he's
and
dead.
So I've been
He's gotta be dead.
holding them inside for all
died.
this time, and now they can come out. And I can weep and feel sad, and it's okay. It's okay.
No follow-up. Really? What a sad story. Here. Oh, shit, this guy.
In his prison letters to his twisted fans, he writes, and let me quote him, God has forgiven. God has separated me from my sin as far as the east is from the west. The hard part, he says, was forgiving himself. But there's good news on that front, too, because Watts writes, I am finally at peace. Good for you. Joined now by the reporter who obtained these gems.
Let's see who they got out of Central Casting. Oh, this
is the U.S.
He's gonna rub a magic lamp out on her.
Senior reporter for the Daily Mail. You always
Oh,
get
the Daily Mail,
goods, my friend.
Where have we heard of that one before? Look at this. He's got the straight up. You know, when I went to surgical tech school, they take you to the place where they cryogenically freeze people, and they offered me a job, $50 an hour back in the early teens there. And the body they had on the slab was literally this dude in a banana hammock, just covered in fur, and he had the gold necklace and everything, and they thought it was hilarious. Yeah, that's where they go.
It's just so cringe, isn't it, reading his words?
I mean, we've read his words before, and he doesn't change his tune. It's just always just a little bit different than the last time, but it's the same song. You know, God has forgiven me. I've forgiven myself. It's not my fault. The girl made me do it. You know, there's always something that he likes to say.
Yeah, he loves to suggest that he's in good standing. Let me read some of the Bible verse that he uses.
Yeah, that was somewhat biblical, wasn't it? The old Burning Man festival's orgy dome got permanently wiped. It was air conditioned in there. Let's check out the news. How did teenagers drive bomb and 14 through a window? Do you have the time to drink some really good wine? This is how it's done, folks, by the way. Just click and burn. Click and burn. Stepdad wanting to look cool shot 8-year-old son dead with a 9mm while showing off his guns. Nice. Love it. See if we can't find Debbie Deb. What's her last name? Now for distractions, they're going to deep space. They say craft is approaching the Earth. How can we dispute it? They've run out of shit on Earth. They had to go interstellar. CEO speaks out after attack by illegal immigrant. Uber driver. Uber deactivated my account. You know what I found out about DoorDash? Is DoorDash pays hourly plus tips. And like on holidays, they make like $18 an hour plus tips. So I don't know, but maybe it's $9 an hour plus tips. And then maybe the tips aren't as good. I don't know. I've been doing pretty good. I've been wanting to change over to DoorDash. I'm sure I'll have to work my way up in their program like I did with Uber. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? That's funny. She's not even in the news at all. Look at this one. New Idaho crime scene photos show final meals Xana Kernota was eating when interrupted by Brian Koberger. Lawmaker behind Idaho's firing squad questions Koberger dodging death penalty. The Idaho lawmaker who spearheaded the state's shift to firing squad execution said he was frustrated with the outcome of the U of I murder student case that allowed VK to escape the death penalty. I was all set up and ready. The 4 victims' families and the public. He's wearing his full hood around the house. Just waiting for them. Practicing his gunshot. Deserved a trial in the high-profile case. I agree. And a jury should have had the right to determine the proper punishment for BK. Bruce Skog, Republican Nampa, told the Idaho State's Bruce Skog. He's adamant about the DP. He likes it in both holes. Instead, Koberger sought a plea offer from the prosecutor. I'm not blaming or arguing with the decision of the prosecuting attorney's office, but I'm disappointed personally that there was no trial and a death. You fucking just said that. Attorney Ingrid Batty was a member of the Koberger prosecution team for the majority of the case as an Idaho deputy attorney at the time, way back then, and told the Statesman she supports the end result. Criticism of Thompson has been difficult to hear, she said. Detractors have at times claimed some of those detractors. Thompson's decisions stemmed from his opposition to the death penalty. I know how he treated this case when I worked on it with him, and he was thinking about what was in everybody's best interest. I 100% believe that Bill was trying to do right by the greatest number of people. He couldn't. Honestly, I could just read off the script at a comedy night where you guys were all in the audience. The 4 victims' families were split on the outcome. My feelings are with the victims, Skog said. The Goncalves family, though, probably expect a lot of my personal views exist. And I said, I think there were very good reasons to not do it that don't have anything to do with his culpability, he said in a phone interview. We talked about it, and we talked about what a conclusion looks like here and what's right or not. At the end of the day, I support the decision Bill made. Lawmaker says firing squad is more humane than by other means. What are we wrapped up into? What is wrong with it? Skog is a retired attorney who worked as a deputy prosecutor in Ada County in the early 1890s. He is serving his 3rd term as a state rep after 6 years on Nampa City Council. Skog earned his bachelor's and law degrees at U of I. His son-in-law, the 4 kids live there, and he visits often. In the days and weeks after the student stabbing deaths, Skog recalled he was on text threads with family and friends who shared concerns over the community tragedy. There's Skog. We felt that personally, the fear that ran through the city was what happened. It was quite frightening and that something terrible could occur, especially when they didn't know who the killer was. Now that they do. In 2023, Skog brought forward successful legislation to designate a firing squad as Idaho's backup method to lethal injection for carrying out the DP. So we said he likes both of those. After Idaho underwent a failed lethal injection, Skog, who chairs the House Judiciary Committee, said he's passed conversations about the double penetration with Steve Gonzalez. Oh, he's had passed. But they both liked it. But Skog had no particular prisoner or death penalty eligible defendant in mind when he pursued either firing squad related bill, he said. My goal was to have justice carried out as decided by the courts. And I think the best method for that is firing squad. Regarding appeals, he's old school, this Skog. Some firing squad proponents, is there like a group like, we firing squad, go Vandals? 4 other U.S. states allow firing squad. South Carolina is one. Scaug acknowledged attorney Scaug. Scaug! Get Scaug! Attorneys for death row prisoners are likely to come up with something creative. I love the air quotes. Which could push out those executions. But, he said, he believes appeals will be limited because the U.S. Supreme Court has never ruled. Firing squads. Wow. We have the right. Yeah. Governor. We have the right. We have the right. Legislature, we have the right. Attorney General, we have the right. Is he trying to write a rap song? Oh, Scout. Oh, look at all of you. Oh, that's a Labrador. Labrador. Put him in a lab. Where were we on the... Did we watch all the videos? I don't think we finished it. I have one. I'm going to try to save it to the end.
Suspect, later identified as 36-year-old Bobby Jose Alvarado, opened fire, striking Sergeant P. George. Officers immediately returned fire, hitting the suspect. Both Sergeant George and Alvarado received life-saving aid on scene before being transported to nearby hospitals, where they were treated and listed in stable condition.
Scout.
That's fair. Units get 13 and 04 now.
Scout. You have to call Scout.
Taking the suspect into custody right now.
As with all officer-involved shootings in Houston city limits, the case is under review by the HPD Special Investigations Unit, the Internal Affairs Division, and the Harris County District Attorney's Office to ensure a thorough and transparent investigation.
Chicago.
Stop! Mom! Now we're done! Now we're done!
I love
Following the accident, the victim's girlfriend became visibly distraught at the sight of the wrecked car. She screamed in panic and refused officers' requests to calm down and return to the vehicle. Instead, she resisted, verbally lashed out, and ignored all instructions. Officers eventually placed her under arrest for causing a public disturbance and resisting. She continued to scream, feigned fainting, and
I want butts. How did that one even make it into my reel? It's the yeller, that's why. Oh, I like the old yellers. This one's weird. I still want to play it. It's weird. Feels satisfying.
History of emotional episodes and was under significant stress from work and recent car insurance issues.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'll get you. I'll get you. Hi, honey.
Summer. So she's extremely upset because we don't have coverage on our car if it's damaged. It's pretty painless. We told her sometimes a car, that's it. We can't get you another car. You covered other people. Right. That kind of insurance. But because she's younger, cover her car, and that car, that's already paid for. The car we bought it.
This better be more than just a chase. Oh, this guy's already breaking all the rules. I like
Police initiated a high-speed pursuit after a suspect wanted on drug trafficking charges took off in a vehicle, reaching speeds of 130 miles per hour. As the chase intensified, officers acted swiftly and strategically, executing a precise pit maneuver that sent the suspect's car crashing to a halt. The driver, identified as 33-year-old Joyne Andrew, was quickly apprehended without further resistance.
Oh, man.
Andrew has a history of multiple felony convictions, adding to the seriousness of the situation.
What the fuck is this? Good way to go. Is that how that shit ended? Scout. His name is Scout.
After several tense and fast-paced miles, officers executed a second pit maneuver. This time, with precision, the impact sent the suspect's vehicle spinning out of control before flipping multiple times near the intersection of Marr and Beaver Road. The violent crash marked a dramatic and definitive end to the dangerous pursuit.
He's in the water.
Worst thing you could ever do. Right here, man. What's your name so I can call you by name? What's your name? No. Hey. Yeah. Bryce, will you? Scout. Yeah. Hold on, boss. You start digging somewhere.
Like the whole 9 yards on this fella.
Thanks to the officer's persistence and tactical response, the
Hey, don't try to type it then.
How's this?
When officers tried to intervene, the man turned aggressive and attacked, forcing security to restrain him. During the struggle, he screamed in pain while his wife rushed in to intervene, leading to both being subdued.
That always helps. You get that wipe in there, baby. I usually save the looking like a scene at the airport, right? That's where people always be acting out too. Is at the airport, because they just because the airport knows how to push all your buttons. Street takeover. Holy knife, man. Charge out with a knife.
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now!
All these chases.
Recognizing the growing risk, officers made the critical decision to deploy a precision pit maneuver. The tactic was On February 12, 2025, in Mason County, Washington, deputies pursued a reckless white SUV after it was reported swerving into oncoming traffic and forcing other vehicles off the road.
Oh, man.
Despite multiple attempts to stop the driver, the suspect refused.
Shut up. Just the Lucy one? No, this is the one I wanted to come back to. Wait, there was one at the beginning. This one? I think there was any that one. Oh boy, in case you missed it.
So I bought a $500 bottle of Creed Aventus because it's the world's most popular fragrance, potentially of all.
Badge cams like this make my heart hurt big time, but they are important learning tools. Hi everyone, welcome to today's badge cam lesson here at Active Self-Protection. I'm your host, John Correa.
I'm your co-host, Mike Williver. Today's video comes to us from Blount County, Tennessee. That could be a wrong pronunciation. Let us know in the comments.
Damn, John went straight metal.
I've sped pieces of this up just for the sake of time. We're watching Deputy Eggers' in-car camera here. You see this guy, you know, he goes over the line multiple times.
Oh,
she
we
has
haven't seen
probable
this one
cause
yet.
for a stop. She's gonna pull him over. It takes him forever to get his car out of the roadway for her. And then she's going to come and talk to him. I've left some context here so you can see how her interaction goes. It's very professional. Let's listen in to her badge cam.
All right, my friend. Now that we're out of the way there,
sorry.
That's all right. My name's Shelby. I work for the Blount County Sheriff's Office. I stopped you not because you were all over the road.
I'm sorry. I didn't notice it. I just put my hair up.
Putting your hair up?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink or anything?
Oh,
tonight?
hell no.
Okay.
I'm just leaving suburban.
Okay.
Just got back from Gatlinburg Pittman.
Cool.
Just got a phone with my son. I said, son, you should have came home because he hurt his knee real bad, the GP game. And I literally just got a phone with him.
Okay. Did you go to the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
We literally just got done.
Okay.
They're still there. I literally can show
I
you.
have
I just
not
got a phone with my
seen
son.
Deputy Eggers.
Were
You
you
know, if
headed
it's
to-
a Deputy Eggers, you're doing pretty well.
I'm on my way home.
Where you live at?
I'm just going home. I might have seen this too.
Okay.
Now I realize.
Go for it. You care to see your driver's license, registration, proof, insurance, please? All right. Thank you.
Yeah, this is.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't think I was swerving.
Yeah, well, you went
not
across the
driving
line
a
just
Red
a little
Bull.
bit, and I thought, well, maybe.
I was just
it
putting my
it was
hair
when
up.
that
I'm
car
sorry. I
stopped
got
and
hot. I just put my hair up.
I got you. Yeah,
I
you were
literally
like
just
you
wanna
were
go
all
home,
the way
get in the
completely in
bed.
the other lane.
I
That's
called
Don't
my
we all?
mom and say, "Ma'am, Mom,
We all really
I'm not
do.
gonna make it tonight. I gotta go get clothes. Like I'm just dealing with a lot. I promise I didn't do nothing. I'm
I
sorry.
can't deal with you, officer, right now.
Oh, it's a lot going
I
on.
gotta continue
But
my
I literally
drinking,
just got
driving.
from my son. Just talked to the guy that's painting. And,
Oh, the
sent me a
paint guy.
picture of some lights.
I've sped this other piece up as well. Is she talks to him for a significant amount of time. She's making phone calls so that we can establish whose car this is. There's all kinds of that stuff. Just sped it up just because of the time involved. It's a very cordial interaction.
I am going to have you step out.
There was a kid in my elementary class school, and his name was David Eggers. And I was convinced from that 5th grade class that he was going to be a serial killer.
Hang out with
Probably
me?
was. Probably he killed somebody. I'm sure.
So, I smell weed in the car. Have you ever smoked weed in this car?
Never, man.
Okay, you
How
don't smoke
dare
nothing?
you?
Has anybody ever smoked in the car?
No, I was just fixing my hair.
Okay, I got you. Okay, well, I'll
That's
smell
good,
it. So what I'm
'cause,
gonna
yeah,
do is
the
I'm gonna have you
smell,
step out and
yeah.
hang out with me.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're
My
respect-
partner's gonna get here. We'll search as long as everything's good. I'll get you home.
Yeah, we're getting in on weed, bitch. What do you say about weed? She's just like, I didn't even say shit.
Don't do you like what?
She's trying to say she smells weed. And I'm like, you know I don't smoke weed. No,
Bitch,
nobody else don't
crazy.
smoke weed.
Okay, I didn't accuse you of smoking weed.
I just got my kids' backpacks and food. We literally just went to...
Okay. Okay.
Exactly. It's been a leather.
I hit a skunk.
Like this just, it's me, man. I'm black, and they just being messy.
It ain't got nothing
As
like
long as that skunk didn't spray in the hippopotamus's face. Bones?
it ain't got nothing to do with that, brother.
I guarantee you run a dog right here. One of the dogs get on this car.
Okay.
So I'm gonna sit right here. And
Our
I'm gonna
dogs
let
don't.
you run the dog
Our
on
dogs
this
don't
car.
hit on weed, and there's not a dog coming out here. It's me and my partner.
Well, I'm not. I'm
We were
I'm
just trying to
refusing
talk
No,
to you,
there's
sir.
there's no refusing. So when
I'm
I smell
refusing to
so when I
search,
smell
man.
when I smell the odor of marijuana, I have probable cause to search the vehicle.
I need you to get a
See,
dog,
that's not
ma'am.
fun.
I'm refusing to search.
There's
I can
no
refuse-
refusing.
there's
Did
no-
you use the tomato sauce bath? Because it burns your eyes and everything, too. It's terrible.
Oh, weed. Go get
That's,
your
that's a
partner.
major event, like a serious... There's like a day or two of getting rid of the smell and all that trauma.
Tell him to come over and sniff.
Okay, my
see.
partner is not a dog. My partner's a person.
Okay,
That's on the way.
partner come sniff. I'm
Okay,
refusing to search.
that's fine. You can't refuse a search.
Why can't
Who's
I
his
refuse
partner?
to search?
Because I've got probable cause to search the vehicle
There's no
because of the
probable
smell.
cause. Now, why
Okay.
they trying to be messy for no reason?
I'm not trying to be messy with you, brother. I'm trying to make this easy. Okay?
I'm just refusing to search. I love you, Mama.
She's going to sit there and argue with him for a good long while, waiting for her backup, Deputy McCown, to show up. So this guy is going to continue to say that, he's being targeted because of his race and those things. Deputy McCown is going to show up. It's going to escalate in a hurry. From there, let's
He
listen
didn't
in.
deserve that.
Come down Seville Road like 10
He
minutes.
just wanted to smell some butts.
I just need you to step out of the car, Kenny.
I'm refusing to search, man.
Okay,
I
so-
He was smelling some skunk butt. Just curious old dog. And he got the full fucking... the whole 9 yards. Oh. And he's like, what? I told you the story about we were on Lake Tarpon with my dog at the park and found a nice little area to let him off the leash, nobody around, I didn't Finally didn't have to worry about dogs or anything. I was looking out for gators. And look up. He's face to face with a fucking 6-foot cottonmouth moccasin. And there's the moccasin from me to the trash can. And I gotta slowly walk up an Aki. And I had, the shoulder harness I'd learned. That's the one you want. And, I grabbed him right, Aki, no. And then, of course, the snake is still 3 feet away from you. And it's about 50-50 whether you make it to the hospital or not on a moccasin bite. So, especially one that big. Oh my God! If that thing had dropped its fangs. Whew. But yeah, skunk. That's pretty dope.
So here's what's going to happen if you don't step out of the car. We're going to have to drag you out of the car, and then you're going to go to jail. So you can either step out of the car, or I can pull you out of the car.
Deputy Eggers. Come on, Deputy Eggers.
You can step out the car, or I'm pulling you out of the car, Kenny.
She asked you. She asked you to get out of the car.
Sir, she asked you.
Get out of the car, brother.
I said it smell like weed. I need you to get a dog, please.
No, we don't.
He's
We don't have to have a
weed.
dog.
We weren't even talking about the
Weed,
weed.
brother. Get out of the car.
Marijuana in this
Okay.
car.
I'm gonna tell you one more time, Kenny. Get out of the car.
I can't, man.
You
I'm
can't?
recording this.
Okay,
I'm
you can
telling
record
you
it.
right now.
That's fine. I'm recording too. I've recorded this whole interaction. Go ahead and
better
get out of
get
the
out
car.
some
doing nothing wrong.
You were on the wrong side of the road,
Them
Kenny.
I was not on the wrong side of the road.
You were driving on the wrong side of the road, brother.
I'm
Get
not
out of the
on
car.
wrong side of the road.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
I'm not. No, don't touch my car.
Get out of the car.
I know my rights.
Get out of the car.
You don't do that.
You can't do this, man. You can't do this.
Here it comes.
Get your hands off of me, man. Please.
Come on, guys.
Please get your hands
No
off of
weed.
me, please. Please.
Get out of the
My
car.
hair.
I'm asking
Get out
you
of
to
the
please
car.
stop.
Get out of the car
I'm
now.
not doing nothing
What did I
wrong.
do?
Get out of the
Please.
car. Now.
Please, I'm not doing nothing wrong.
Out of the car.
Please, can I
Just
ask you
going to get my
No,
son.
get out of the car.
Now.
Out of the car.
I'm not doing nothing wrong.
You know my rights.
Why are y'all doing this to me, man? Why are you doing this to me?
Scowl.
Get out of the car, man.
We got one taser point.
I'm not doing
Deputy
nothing
Eggers, we got a
wrong.
scowl.
This is not my car. I'm not doing nothing
I didn't say it
now
was
it's
your
not-
car. Get out of the car, Kenny. Go ahead, hit him. Out of the car.
Get out of the car.
What are you doing? I don't understand.
Get out of the
You
car.
got him that time in the neck.
Get out of the
car, man.
Do nothing.
Get
out here, do nothing.
That's
car.
got me.
Please don't do this to me.
You're about to hit it
Please.
again.
You're gonna
Please.
get Kenny.
Please.
Kenny.
Please stop. Let me talk to my man about my
I just got tased.
You're hitting it again.
335 shots fired. I'm hit. I just got tased.
You're hitting it again. You're hitting it again.
Shots fired. I'm hit. 334's hit. Ah! Leg! Ah! 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 Leg! Ah! 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 Help! Help! I've been shot! I've been shot! Help! 330, 335, 344's down. I've been hit. Suspect fled. Back towards town on Severe Road. I've been shot. I need your help.
Can I do anything?
Yes, get out. I need your help.
Tell me what you need me to do.
I gotta get this on to help my partner. Help me twist this, please. Twist it really tight. Twist it again. Oh my God. Okay, twist it again. Twist it as hard as you can, okay?
I got you.
That's good. Put it in the thing.
It's there.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Here, there.
345.
Do you need
I've got a
something?
tourniquet applied.
Have you got
I'm trying to
something
get to
already?
344. So the suspect's gone. He went
I
that
know.
way.
He went that way.
I gotta get you. I gotta get to my partner.
From Deputy McCown's position, you can see the taser deployment there, and then, you know, the guy's obviously not getting out of the car. And then when Deputy Eggers is going to try to get him out by unlatching his seatbelt, she contacts the taser probes, and so she's gonna catch some of the lightning and then get away from him. Well, unbeknownst to either one of them, he had a firearm on his person. He's a prohibited person, a former felon, and he is gonna then draw that gun, shoot Deputy Eggers once in the right leg, and then turn and shoot Deputy McCown several times, and then drive off. She got shots back towards him. They did not hit him. Unfortunately, Deputy McCown did not make it through this incident. Deputy Eggers did. She had 1 entry wound and 2 exit wounds from her right leg. Took him 5 days to find this guy. He is charged with very serious felonies, including murder of a police officer. Thankfully, Deputy Eggers seems to be making a full recovery.
Shit, I don't know how I even got muted. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't saying anything as usual, just my usual stupid comments. Here we go. Over Florida. I told you we'd have good news. Man killed after being ejected from boat he was testing in Sadie. I'm just gonna leave that one alone. What? I love how they put these taglines. The decline in crime has been a trend since a spike in 2020 during the corona pandemic. That's on the thumbnail for this headline. Dispute leads to shooting outside St. Peter home. Whenever there's a crime, they always have to remind you how much crime is down. I want that Jeep. Here's another one. Florida law enforcement reported that aggravated assault was the most frequent. Like Kane facts. Man, 49 arrested after assaulting locking girlfriend 19 in bedroom. Like, he's 49, she's 19. Jimmy Johnstone. What a tight night. He used to ask for cookies, now he doesn't like. Yes, maybe he had a problem. Oh, come on. It's just your little factoid thing. Watch, they throw another commercial at me. There's no audio. Ooh, dumb. Pinellas Park, I was just there. A man was arrested after he assaulted his girlfriend. And I guess they can call her his girlfriend. And locked her in a bedroom for hours in Pinellas Park. Only in Pinellas Park, baby. Officers responded to the 4000 block of 76th Avenue on Wednesday.
The 2024 hurricane season was
regarding
tough. Helene
Mike,
Milton
shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, kids, go to bed. Go away. Oh, can you do this? During an investigation, officers found that Christopher Robinson, 49, had been in a relationship with the victim, a 19-year-old woman, for around 9 months. Why not? Talk about daddy issues. Over several hours, Robinson physically assaulted the victim, threatened her with a firearm, and prevented her. I understand they probably had a lack of communication problem. During that time, Robinson also sexually battered the woman while in possession of or having access to a firearm. So we got, let's see, charged with sexual battery, domestic battery, false imprisonment. Yeah, he's going away. It's just, other states he would be let right out. Here in Florida, they have a nice little prison system that they inject them right into, and it's nothing nice. I think I saw that guy at the store. Seemed nice. That was the first one. Oh, wow. DeSantis just has no fuck. They're going to repaint the crosswalks at the Pulse Memorial. Of course, JJ has his own theory on that. Florida loves to just do blanket laws and blanket effect stuff. Person killed in Pinellas County boat crash also as well. Yeah, those boats be crashing into each other out there. All these people don't know what the fuck they're doing in the water. You think they'd have like a license system or something. Wow, 21 suspensions. If you're going over 100 miles an hour now in the state of Florida, I think it's like a felony and you lose your license for a long time. North Carolina religious, here it is. Okay, so this is out of, I think, Bradenton, Florida also as well. North Carolina religious leader arrested in $50 million human trafficking forced labor scheme in multiple state FBI crackdown. Turn the AC on. This is weird. This happened, I think, today or yesterday. Durham, North Carolina, one of two suspects who claim to be religious leaders and are allegedly tied to a human trafficking ring was arrested Wednesday in Durham. A spokesman for the agency told CBS David Taylor has been charged with forced labor, money laundering, and conspiracy. In the indictment, Taylor was one of the leaders of Kingdom of God Global Church, formerly Joshua Media Ministries International, with Michelle Brannon of Tampa, Florida. Okay, so yeah, they were doing the same thing. They were having them as their personal servants. And I think this was yesterday maybe, and then today or whatever it is, they arrested the lady in Tampa. The indictment said workers sometimes slept in call centers, working as armor bearers, and Taylor had his armor bearers transport women from ministry houses, airports, and other locations to Taylor's location, and ensured the women transported to Taylor took Plan B emergency contraceptives. Combating human trafficking is our priority. Money laundering, tax evasion. Oh, they brought the pickup truck to go. Yeah. Wow. Hold on. For 12 years, Brandon has loyally followed Taylor's instructions and teachings. His teachings include encouraging self-inflicted violence and violence against others, including law enforcement. Well, they have definitely a different message than Jeff and Shalom. Looks like the results is about the same. People are fucking dumb. Like, all levels, every level of person is dumb. A Twerktastic 500 is on the line when Tampa rapper Big Brit returns to the stage this weekend. So, yeah. Oh, there's another factoid. Touch child in summer camp. Alligator Alcatraz will soon be empty. Florida man caught selling firearms on e-bike arrested after fleeing deputies. What are they doing about? Idiots. Oh, they're opening up a Bojangles. You're right. I've never seen a Bojangles. I don't know if we had it before. Let me show you a couple that I lined up for. I think I'm going to do a Sunday purge, you guys.
Leo!
Hold on. This one's pretty famous. Some wild shit, I'd say. Look at this dog. Dog like, what the? That's the nice scene. See if they make it safely too. Whatever the fuck I decide to do a purge.
Come on, show you. Look at this yard. So the 3 water features pouring out.
I don't know why it's all quiet.
Let me show you this over here. We have the grill, burner, pizza oven. Then we have the whole bar, which I love.
Oh, I thought it was more exciting. I need to see if they make it.
Hey! تكنولوجيا أشهد انها تكنولوجيا إلا
My hope was Lucy would at least get a kick out of it. The best part is the dog just sitting there chilling. There's a good. This is nuts. The problem is, he lands on it, and it's the wrong boat. This is the Philippines. I guess they never wear shoes. To see if he makes it. Facebook one, look out. Dun, 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 dun.
Got a 68 on my bio test, almost a C. I'm literally not going out. I don't know what to wear. Santa, don't black out. I'm not taking care of your ass again. Hey, you want to go to beta? I gotta go study for bio with Brooklyn. Got a 68 on my bio test, almost a C. I'm literally not going out. I don't know what to wear. Santa, don't black out. I'm not taking care of your ass.
Yep. To see what he has in his bin, tune in on Sunday or whatever the fuck I said. Oh, to see if that one blows up. I'm trying to get to one specifically.
Well, Hitler, it looks like our plan is working to take over the world. You've initiated the data sequence of tones into the paperwork flawlessly. No one will ever know they're sending code to my home planet. Ha ha ha! Blank, 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 blank. blank, 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 blank. They'll be here soon enough. Thanks.
Oh shit, dude.
Hippler. Well, Hippler, it looks like our plan is working to take over the world. You've initiated the dental sequence of tones into the paperwork flawlessly. No one will ever know they're sending code to my home planet. Ha ha ha! Blank, 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 blank. They'll be here soon enough. Thanks, Hippler.
Oh, that is freaking. Oh, to see if they make it. Bang, bang, bang. See if they make it. Oh. I'm going to my home planet of Scalp. Blank, 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 blank. That's even better than the witches one.
While this guy was out hiking, he
This one's good. Tune in on Sunday. That one's really good. It's really good, too. Oh, shit. That one's good, too. That one's good. Stop. We're going to my home planet. See the rest of it on Sunday. Damn it, where's the one I want to turn to get to? Blank, 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 blank. Those are fun. I got 2 of those in here, they're good. Oh, shit. Blank, blank, blank. That one's gonna crush. This is crazy. You gotta see that one. That one's definitely blank skull. Blank, 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 blank. Let's see if he makes it. It's coming up. I don't know why they fucking did this. You have to wait till Sunday. Oh shit, they buzzed me. YouTube buzzed me, bro. YouTube's be buzzing me.
What the fuck?
That's honestly why I didn't play that Steve Martin shit. NBC, you know. It's like the holy grail of everything. How dare you play a clip from Friends? Joey's fucking what an actor. It's coming up. I feel like I'm playing Russian roulette with it right now. That one is crazy. Where do you see that? Dum dum dum. It's coming, I know it is. That one's true. Oh. See that one for yourself. Sunday. Magpie loves these too when she's in bed. I can't.
This looked like an ordinary night.
That one one's good too. It's coming up, I promise. Did I put it in the Muse? I might have put it in Muse. I don't know. Bang, 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 bang. It's gonna be good. That was a good one. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Imagine waking up to a bat. A human-sized bat. Human-sized. Oh, suck your blood. Black, black, black. Stop.
This cop thought he was having.
That one's really good.
This is my kingdom come.
Come on, be it. It might have been the very last one I did. Maybe I didn't save it. Oh no. Let me see. It could be here. I only have a couple of Muse. If you want. Oh, they tagged me again. If you want some bones, then get skunk in the face. Hang on. Meow, 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 meow. Bark, 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 bark. I have quite a few more than I thought I did. Interesting story there, featuring Carrie Bernard and her ties to the Ruby Ridge survivor. It's in detail at WSU. Oh, they tagged me. You guys can hear that or not? I don't think you can. I played this one last night, but it's worth looking at.
Here's what others are doing to fix missing and broken teeth. The company everyone has been raving about is called Nuvia.
I got the drip.
He loves his new chain. He does love it ever so much. There's another beep. This one's a good story. Bruce Willis apparently can't remember ever being an actor, believe it or not. Beep. Can you hear the beeps? Is Tonka hearing the talks? Where's Tonka? I don't see it. Wait, don't make me... Hiccup. This is my Tonka truck. This is my Tonka... Oh. No. Lawmaker, we... Oh, that was the same one I read. But the computers... My hard drives are pretty full, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in a three-way, though. So don't stab me, bro.
Bill Thompson, I'm gonna need 3 verbs, a proper noun, and a place. Okay, Ashley, we're gonna do your Mad Lib now. Ready? Okay. The defendant jumped in the court and was in his white Elantra doing vegetables. These are great words, Ashley. Great.
I think that was the same one.
Your Mad Lib is excellent. Blank. Blankety blank. Blank blank. Blank, 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 blank. They'll never figure it out.
Shit, good one. This is my kingdom come. This is my kingdom come. Where are you? I hope I can find it. There's no way I lost it. I'll be hilarious if I lost that. Really. Come on, Kate. Wait, were you guys watching? Have you been not watching this with me? Sports. Oh, you didn't watch that one? Well, you'll have to wait till. That was good. Listen to the map. It's fun. Like I'm like us. There's people stealing every day from the store. This is my kingdom come. Do you guys think they're gonna find that one guy? What's his name? What the fuck was that? Oh, that dicks. You'd think I was sponsored by 12 months for $700. I'm sure I have it. Anyway, it was. Oh, we've already watched it, and I fucking didn't realize it because it was halfway through. Okay, I'll show you. It was mainly for Meg P, because really she's the only one I care about. Let's see here. That come in Ohio, man. Will spend more than a decade in prison after pleading guilty to manslaughter in connection with his. That's not. Let me go back to it. Oh gosh, my mouse, my computer. It's all I can stand, and I can't stand no more. We're gonna see it in just a second. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate love having you with me here.
Bill Thompson. I'm gonna need.
Transfer this over now.
Come on, show
This is
you.
it. See if you see what I saw.
Look at this yard. The 3 water features pouring out.
He's got those giant waterfalls. Look at them. They're tremendous. Alright, I'm shutting it down. It's 4:30. You guys should go to bed and touch grass or whatever. But thank you. We'll see you on. You want me to look at that story? I think that was the same story. It was just Mouse is fighting every move I make. A missing movement. When a student comes forward with details of hazing at WSU. What did he do? I can't read this shit for shit. This is my kingdom come. This is my kingdom come. Too close. It's dark inside. Isaiah Hernandez pledged Gamma Lota Omicron because he appreciated their initial message and priorities, which emphasized rape, anal, drinking, and tormenting underclassmen, academic excellence, community service, and involvement. I really liked what their initial message stood for. However, Hernandez stated that behind closed doors, the fraternity did not live up to these ideals. Oh, really? It felt very much like it was just a face. He faced discrimination due to his autism spectrum disorder. At the start of the initiation process, Hernandez informed the fraternity about his condition and mentioned that he had accommodations approved through WSU, including a memory aid accommodation. Despite this, Hernandez claimed that these aids were not honored. I'm not going to name names, but there were individuals who were pulling me to the side and then kind of name calling. There was an individual who used the R word. Hernandez also described an incident where he was blindfolded and left in the woods outside of Pullman. He said he and other initiates had to walk a quarter of a mile in winter conditions blindfolded to a location that Hernandez still does not know. My brothers at the time were unprepared for that type of weather, Hernandez said. Following this experience, Hernandez stated that he and other initiates faced regular verbal abuse after nearly every task for the fraternity. He said this abuse led him to adjust his behavior to avoid being yelled at. Gamma Lota Omicron has released a statement. Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Via Instagram. That's official. Addressing the allegations. The statement reads in part, "We are resolute in our commitment to rebuilding communities' trust through transparency, accountability, and sustained improvement." Schwag. Gamma Lota Omicron remains committed to fostering a safe, inclusive, and primitive community for all. Hernandez also said that he hopes the fraternity's lack of recognition until January 1st, 2026 will give the time for fraternity to review their actions. Sure. I'm just hoping that the members take this as an opportunity to learn, to do better, and be more accommodating, and to actually practice what they preach. During all of our processes, we offer students reasonable accommodations, including Lewiston, reasonable use of memory aids, alternate formats of learning. We also refute that any member was using slurs against anyone in our new member education process. We were there. We were watching the lawyers. So, yeah. All right. That's all, folks. I will see you in the morning. Probably, I'm not getting up early afternoon. I slept like half the day today. I was like, I still don't want to go out. All right. Love you. Mean it. I'll see you on the meeting.